Where's the... Oh, there it is. So, AJ doesn't know how to do this, so I'm going to do it on stream.
Just pop open my fucking beer.
Yeah, it don't make me an embarrassment in front of these people. Oh! Well, I mean, I got it, kind of.
You're going to break the fucking lighter before you break the seal.
Yeah, let me see your lighter.
No, you ain't fucking breaking my lighter. I don't have a lighter. That's probably my fucking lighter, you dipshit.
This is my lighter, bro.
Did I bring a lighter?
I don't know.
I don't even know if I bring a lighter, but I'm just going to blame you anyway, fucker.
Fuck. I did it last time. You saw me do it. You saw me do it. I did it. There you go, bud.
You're damn right, the open one's mine.
Now for that beautiful moment of silence.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
What is up?
What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Something got... Something's still in my throat. What's up?
I am LordMikeBedlam.
And I'm ScowlingAl.
And we are not saints. We are the Podunk punks. Something's different about you, Alan. I don't know.
I got a face lift.
Alan.
I got a face.
I don't know. Like, I think it's a hair thing.
You know,
did you get a haircut? Did you dye your hair?
I really want to take the cattle decap route. I think next time, where I'm just going to let this middle shit grow out and just keep shaving the sides.
That's fucking. I like that. I want to do that, but I feel like that would give me a mad baby face.
I mean,
like fucking terrible.
Dude, it fucking pisses me off. Every single time I shave my fucking beard is the only time in my life I get carded for buying fucking lighters and shit.
Dude,
I can't buy blunt wraps. I can't buy lighters. I can't buy fucking anything when I have a shaved face if I don't have my fucking ID.
Even this tiny little shit that I have, it, like every single time I shave it, I get carded. This little bit of shit, I don't ever get carded, but just because it's nice and long, I think.
Yeah.
It's not that long, I'm sorry, to everybody who actually has a beard.
So real quick, we have a tendency to talk about anime, like, right from the get-go on our shows, and so I kind of want to keep that trend going up. See that picture with all the hands?
Yes.
Click on that.
Okay. Here, I'll pull it up on Firefox because for some reason it won't let me put the shit on the shit. Okay. Oh, man, we might be lagging, but that's okay. They can hear our beautiful voices.
Damn, why are we lagging so bad?
I don't know, dude.
Like,
usually we don't, and it's bleh. I don't understand. Usually we're not. Okay, so
it's the dual cameras, I guess. I don't know, but we always use two cameras. So what the fuck?
I don't fucking know. Maybe it's your face. Maybe OBS is afraid.
Well, guys, enjoy this episode because you're never seeing my fucking face again. So is it up? Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, so. Hiding genuine horror behind cute art style. So the only thing I really know anything about on this list is Adventure Time and Legend of Zelda. So I was hoping that for me and for the listeners, because these are all, this is obviously hailing these as like great horror fucking shits. So if you could kind of explain the ones that I haven't going around the wheel, you know, for me and the people.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen Over the Garden Wall, Night in the Woods, or Gravity Falls.
Really?
But I have seen all the other ones.
Do you know anything about the other three?
I know a little bit about Gravity Fall, but I don't know a lot about the synopsis to like talk about it genuinely.
Then go straight to Full Metal Alchemist. So, I remember that growing up, and it was a good show, but I never got into it.
Well, let me put it this way: there's a lot that goes wrong in Full Metal Alchemist, and it gets real dark. Like, there's a part in there which is famous. Everybody knows this part. It's become a meme at this point. When the little girl gets transmuted with her dog into like a hybrid chimera thing.
Okay. And
that was the turning point for me, that I kind of was like, oh fuck, this show is going to be fucked. Fucked. Like, and some real shit happens in that show. I don't want to spoil it, but
well, I mean, it's pretty fucking old, so I think we can go ahead and spoil it.
Like one of the main characters dies like in a really fucked up way, and there's a lot of blood in that show. Like a lot of people, like it actually has like the art style itself is very cutesy. You know, like you got the cute little anime girls with the blushy cheeks and whatever.
I thought the fucking art style actually was pretty fucking sharp and shit. Like when I think cutesy anime, I think what's the one with all the chicks in the little mini skirts? Sailor Moon.
Yeah,
I think that kind of shit. Like that's the fun kind of anime.
But even like, I mean, even Sailor Moon has had some real like dark turns in it too. It wasn't always easy. You know, like
I never watched it, so that's why I'm asking you. So go on about Sailor Moon then.
I'm good on Sailor Moon. Trust me.
Well,
I haven't seen it for fucking ever, but I that was back when like Toonami was on at 12:00 in the afternoon. Doki Doki Literature Club though, I can tell you all about that. Okay. And Undertale was really good too. It was real like have you ever played Earthbound? AVGN has a video on it that's like a 30-minute long video of him beating it, and it's a very cute little 16-bit thing on the SNES, but like underneath it has this like serious doom and gloom to it because there's this like there's an entity called Gygus, I think is how you pronounce it.
Okay. That
is basically just everything evil formed into one thing, and there's like it's really it's one of the most like out there concepts in like the nether space, like some HP Lovecraft kind of shit.
Okay. That's pretty dope.
Undertale's kind of like that, but it's way more 8-bit, not really 8-bit, I guess. It's still 16-bit, but it's a hard fucking game too. So getting through that game is one of those like, okay, I need to get through this story, and I did it. You know, it was pretty fucking good. Doki Doki Literature Club was a fucking great visual novel. It's an anime visual novel kind of thing. So it kind of mixed the role play like art like dating sim thing with like the cutesy little anime girls that are in just like a book club. And then it just starts taking like more and more mind fucks. Like I told Britt Nasty to play it like a while ago. I think she did.
I remember that. Yeah, she did.
And and like when that shit turns, like it's one of those games where it's just like when it happens, you don't expect it. It's one of those like whap. Oh, I didn't think that was going to happen.
Well, that's the best type of shit, though.
Mm-hmm. But it keeps doing that. It keeps fucking with like what you think is happening.
That's the one where the game keeps like rewriting the fucking code for itself as you play it, right?
And it adds pictures and shit. Like even offline, I'm pretty sure they're probably just hidden folders. But like the character in the game, which you guys can see up in my corner over here, little Monica, hey. She just like takes the game over and just fucking mind fucks you through your fucking computer technologically.
That's pretty cool. So it's like breaking the fourth wall through the game, kind of like fucking with you psychologically a little bit.
Yeah, there's one where like I can't remember the picture though, but it was like you have to restart the game and like all the characters that die in the game are just like fucking pixelated mess, like horror style, like just blurred out pixelated numbers and like fucked up figures.
So that's the horror of that game, is that the more you play it, the more it just like dissolves into what the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. It's very Junji Ito.
So how does Adventure Time incorporate horror? How is that justified?
It's more of like the lore to the back, like to the actual world and shit. Like this world is our world after a nuclear war and shit happened. And
are you fucking serious?
That's a fan theory at least.
Okay.
And like you can see one whole side of the Adventure Time world literally is just a big fucking crater, and
So that kind of makes everyone think that it's just a fucking bomb.
Yeah, and also
thing.
you see like cars, like old ass, just overgrown with shit cars and like missile fucking shells and shit like that. So
it's obviously post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, so that's pretty much like that's
pretty haunting actually.
Yeah, and then you got like Finn is like the only human as far as I remember. Like I didn't see the end of the series, but as far as I remember, Finn is the only human. So
everyone else is basically, so it insinuates they're like fucking mutants or something.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. And Legend of Zelda, we all know fucking
Ocarina.
Majora's Mask was
too.
10 times more fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Majora's Mask was the shit conceptually. Like, that game had so much going on. Gameplay wise, I give it like a 7 out of 10.
Agreed.
Just cause like
there was a lot I couldn't do in that game. Like the whirlpool. That was the hardest part of that fucking game.
Bullshit.
That was the hardest part of that game.
That whole water temple was bullshit. That water temple was the worst. But interacting with all the characters and seeing like the unique shit that they had to say was pretty cool. Like a lot of them, like you read some of the text and it's like, wow, what the fuck? And there was that one part where you run in on that girl and her father's like turned into one of the zombies.
Yeah.
And she's like crying about it. And you turn him back and they're like, oh god.
And he actually has like some kind of sentience of. He knows he's supposed to be a human, basically.
Mm-hmm. Pretty fucked up.
Good thing it's a good thing we're on zombies.
Yeah, let's keep going. We got zombies to come. We'll put a pin in that.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll that's gonna be a later topic.
So Mike, I don't have an instrument of the day, but it depends on how you define instrument because the voice is an instrument, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have this mummy and they recreated its throat insides.
What?
And they blew some air through it to recreate the sound of the mummy voice 3,000 years ago.
Okay.
So it'd be the same, like, if we blew air, it would literally just sound like,
That just hit me for a second. How the fuck?
They take a 3D fucking picture of the inside of the throat, and then they 3D print that in, like, a little fucking mold that would simulate, like, flesh.
Right.
Like, make a little fleshlight out of the fucking throat, essentially, and then blow some fucking air through it. And, you know, when you blow air, it's the same thing as doing, like, so that's what we're going to hear.
Okay, where is that?
It's 3,000-year-old mummy voice.
Ooh, okay. That's pretty nuts, though.
Let me know when you hit it.
All right, I hit it. What the fuck? I gotta turn that up a bit. Okay. Reportedly one of the world's most studied mummies. Okay. His voice was recreated. Right. Hold on.
So as long as that thing is essentially a fleshlight, can that thing do that around my dick?
Yeah, I mean...
Can you imagine buying one of those? Like,
fucking... Dude, just fucking buy some lube with it. Why don't you? Jesus Christ, AJ. The first thing that comes up in your mind is sex.
Dude, I mean, it looks like he's holding a fucking throat vagina. Like, it already looks like a fleshlight. And the fact that it can function as one. Like, you want to get a deep throat from a fucking 3,000-year-old mummy? Yeah, I wonder what that would feel like. Okay, well, we got a mold of exactly that.
A fucking Egyptian pharaoh is going to be deep-throating my penis later. Do you have any plans tonight, Jim? Nah, man, I'm just gonna go get this fucking throat fuck from this old Egyptian pharaoh.
Yeah.
All right, go.
You know that's what this guy uses that for. Come on.
I mean, what number are you at?
What number are you at? 'Cause I gotta say
42 seconds.
Reduce the image of the vocal tract, we can convert that into sound because the image itself tells us where the airway is between his larynx, which is about here, and his lips. And this is a right angle tube.
Yeah, so it's all just 3D print bullshit.
We can see the soft tissue in the bone and the air, we can establish the airway.
Okay.
We can then put a sheath.
Please tell me more, Mr. Britt.
Around the airway.
Something aerodynamics.
and create
Throatular aerodynamics.
Something dark side.
Look at that fucking thing.
It really does.
Slightly sticking out of his mouth.
They even, dude, it's even got lips. Come on, it's got lips. Come on.
Pause.
Come on.
Pause. It looks.
That's the fucking thumbnail for the goddamn episode, dude. Come on. This guy holding up the fucking 3,000-year-old fleshlight. Come on.
Oh god, I got the perfect screenshot for it too, dude. Dude, fucking. It looks like that fucking plant.
Shit. I can't get over it. I'm
my
sorry.
God.
Continue. All right, I'm done. Continue. What were you saying?
It looks like it looks like it looks like the plant from fucking Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me, Seymour.
It does. It does. Holy shit. It looks like the fucking thing from Alien that comes out of their fucking mouth.
Yeah, or the thing that jutted out of that dude's stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, keep going.
And exactly where it meets this cone is where his larynx is.
Okay.
So if
Can
you
your
put a
dick touch the
sound
cone?
in
Please.
at this point, which is equivalent to the sound of
Why is it
one's
so
larynx,
quiet?
as a human
Whatever.
speaker, what we get out the other end is the speech-like sound that this particular shape makes.
I just want to hear the honk
Now,
again.
by way of demonstration here,
Ah.
I have.
Oh, look, he's got a vibrator.
Which is
Oh,
a
he
device
does.
that's commonly used
no.
with people who have their vocal folds removed.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And this produces a buzz. And that buzz is very
He's got a vibrator for it.
You chop my head off just
My
above my
fucking-
larynx.
Now that's got to feel really good. Like if you're using that thing as a flashlight and you got the vibrator for it,
Do the opposite.
Yeah, no, you're right.
right on your dick. Come on.
Whoa.
Not particularly comfortable. But what we can do is we can take the plastic tract
What?
and stimulate it with the electronic larynx. Becomes
I'm sorry we were quiet. That was just fascinating.
the project was about.
All right, I heard
I'm
it. I heard it do the thing. That's
I'm
all I
not.
wanted.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was mesmerized by how boring this guy is, but then once he did that, that was so fucking worth it. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? He looks kind of like that one. Oh, never mind. Not really. I was gonna say he looked like that one dude. Remember from like episode fucking 2 where they caught that guy in the library watching porn?
Not really. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
He kind of looks like.
I know.
He kind of
Alright.
looks like Bill Murray in this one.
Get this weird British dude off of my screen.
So, yeah. So I guess that was instrument of the day. I got a part 2 to that.
What's that?
You said that. You said that the voice is technically an instrument, right?
Yes.
Well, let's watch this dude hit a bong, and
See what
see
noises he makes.
See what noises he makes.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Are you trying to get crazy with this scene? It's Doug Tucker official, and this is 4 traps to the sack.
Yeah. This dude is a fucking madman. What are you doing, bro? Oh my god, dude.
And it's just on there, like it's still
Oh,
pinching.
oh
He's not
my
going to
God.
clear it. He can't clear it. He can't clear it. Oh, don't spill the ball. He spilled the ball.
It. He spilled it on mom and dad's fucking
Pool
on his
table.
pool ta- on their pool
not
table.
Cool. Party foul.
Oh, dude, that's fucked. Now
Party
you
foul.
gotta get that fucking stain removed, man. Dude, that looked like it hit him right in the fucking testicle.
Dude, get yourself a flathead screwdriver and pry that shit off.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm not. Why would you do that, dude? Now this is a good fucking screenshot. Wait until you watch this again, AJ.
Okay.
Oh my
I was
god.
about to say I can't see what's. We're on 2 separate laptops,
Yeah.
so I can't see what he's seeing.
I don't have
we
a
can only sync it up
I
together.
don't have a second monitor at this moment, but hey,
He's okay.
it's gonna happen.
So, you're pretty much like Bernie, right?
Yeah,
mean,
no,
like-
I'm burning all the way. Like,
right. So
I am burning for Bernie all the way.
Yeah, I mean,
Ah!
he might not be the greatest thing since fucking sliced bread, but I mean, in terms of pulling the Overton window a little bit more in terms of U.S. politics and getting us a little bit more in line with like what the rest of the world thinks of like leftist policy and shit like that. He does anyway. So
You're right.
You're gonna love this video of our boy fucking hairy legs Biden shitting on Bernie,
Oh boy.
telling people not to vote for him.
All right.
So find
Back
Biden.
to the nuts guy.
Yep.
All right.
They would just pet my wet leg hairs.
Senator Sanders is a nominee for the party. Every Democrat in America up and down the ballot, in blue states, red states, purple states, and easy districts and competitive ones, every Democrat will have to carry the label Senator Sanders has chosen for himself. He's a good man, but he labeled himself.
Pause it.
So what do you...
Good. He's got balls to fucking label himself. He's got balls to fucking, like, actually put himself out there for fucking change as a different option. Somebody who's actually a viable fucking candidate for something new. Some kind of new line of thinking outside of typical Democratic status quo fucking bullshit like what you fucking push. Yeah, he labeled himself. And you know what? He labeled himself as something fucking better. Fuck you, you piece of shit. He stuck to his fucking convictions. Yeah, he fucking uses the word socialist. Ooga booga booga, you red scare old fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Dude,
you're worse
this
than a
isn't the
fucking
50s.
Republican, you fucking wolf in sheep's clothing.
Dude, like...
That's the second time I use that phrase, but goddamn.
He's... Honestly, dude, he's like a... He really is just a Republican in blue skin.
I hate Biden.
like-
Son of a bitch.
Most of his fucking taxes just help the fucking rich, just like every other motherfucker.
I mean, he is the most milquetoast fucking run-of-the-mill goddamn establishment fucking corporate Democrat. Like, he's like, him and Buttigieg are right on the same fucking level. Buttigieg, I don't know how, whatever, fucking, they're both the same fucking thing. I hate them both. They're both establishment fucking shills.
Let's keep going.
Think about who's going to be at the top of the ticket. Donald Trump is desperate to pin the socialist label. Socialist on our party. We can't let him do that.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not shift towards a new line of political thought that is better for the fucking masses?
Oh, I gotta find a good screenshot for him. Like, wait. Yeah, there you go. Now talk about him.
What pisses me off is that he's like, look at what Trump is doing with the word socialist, therefore we shouldn't vote for the person with objectively better policies. Like,
yeah.
Because Trump is shitting on somebody, we shouldn't vote. Oh, so you want to capitulate to Trump? You're a big fucking pussy boy. Okay. Beta.
He might as well just throw his fucking ballot down now, because if he makes the party and goes to Trump, we're fucked.
Oh, yeah, him versus Trump?
Yeah, we're fucked.
Oh, my God.
Because nobody...
I can hear the hairy leg jokes already from
exactly.
Trump.
Not only that, the touching. Like, people... Like, he's probably going to throw that at him just because he could get away with shit last time.
Honestly, the guy... Okay, pussy grabber in chief versus, like, weird fucking back rub giving to children, fucking Biden hairy leg petting with kids. Oh, my God. Need a fucking shower after talking about Biden.
It reminds me of Catholic school.
God, I was in Catholic school, boy. My asshole hasn't been the same ever since. So
I poop pancakes now.
So you're gonna love poop pancake batter. So you're gonna love. Okay, so my mom watches a lot of Chris Matthews. She is very much Democrat, but she's like, I'm not the typical kind of Democrat. I'm the free thinking, free speech TV fucking Democrat. I don't know. She watches a lot of Chris Matthews and a lot of MSNBC. And MSNBC is like Fox for fucking Democrats. It's all hype. It's all fucking opinion. It's all fucking like... keep yourself on the tippy fucking toes. Everything is always being yelled at you. There's no distinguishable difference between Fox and MSNBC. Like, I fucking hate them both equally. They're both... Anyway, Chris Matthews is this old fuck that my mom likes, and usually he's okay, but you can tell that they just keep him on there because he's old and has a name that people recognize, because he's kind of fucking loony.
The fuck is that one dude's name that Republican
Bill O'Reilly?
No, he had his own like TV show where everybody...
In my opinion, Chris Matthews is the Democratic form of fucking Bill O'Reilly. Continue.
Probably. Oh god, what the fuck was his name? Glenn Beck.
Oh God.
Yeah, that reminded everything you just said reminded me of just like a blue Glenn Black.
Blue Glenn Black.
Blue Glenn Black.
Blue Glenn Black. Blue Glenn Black.
A fucking Democratic.
Blue Glenn Black.
Blue Glenn Blacka. Like, he looks like Jabba, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You can just.
Listen to fucking Chris Matthews shitting on Bernie here. 3, 2, 1.
Hold on, I haven't queued it up.
Okay.
Go.
I have my own views of the word socialist, and I'll be glad to share them with you in private. And they go back to the early 1950s. I have an attitude about them. I remember the Cold War. I have an attitude towards Castro.
Pause it.
Oh my God, the Cold War.
More Red Scare bullshit.
Can we please get off of the Cold War? That shit is like, okay.
Can we just hear the fact? He's talking about the topic is Bernie Sanders and his growing influence. And the first thing he brings up is 1950s Cold War bullshit.
Yeah, it's like, this is just more traditionalist bullshit. Like, you can't... Why go all the way back to Stalin Russia? That's not the best form of socialism. That isn't even, like... Oh, my God.
I know. They were fucking state capitalist authoritarian bullshit.
Yeah,
dude,
like...
Bernie Sanders is hardly the fucking Scandinavian type of socialist, let alone the fucking, like... Go ahead.
You're literally comparing fucking dark chocolate to vanilla pudding, dude.
Oh, shit. Go back. Pause it. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Rewind. Go back to fucking, I don't know, 10 seconds in.
To the early 1950s.
Okay.
I have an attitude about them. I remember the Cold War.
Okay.
So, he's about to go ahead, just play
Towards
it.
Castro. I believe
Okay, pause it.
Castro.
Again,
Jesus Christ.
Castro equals socialism, apparently. Socialism equals Castro. Like, again with the fucking Red Scare bullshit. You're comparing, keep in mind the topic is Bernie Sanders, so he's comparing Bernie Sanders to fucking Castro. Continue.
Sorry.
And the Reds had won the Cold War. There were executions in Central Park, and I might have been...
You think the Jew is going to advocate for genocide in Central Park? Public executions? You really think the fucking, like, Bernie Sanders is going to want fucking... This is what he's doing.
Is he saying that Bernie
I have my own
Sanders
opinions about socialism, and the topic is Bernie Sanders, which, you know, he's implying Bernie's fucking socialist.
Bernie is socialist, yes.
So... He's like, you know, I got my own opinions about socialism. Fucking Fidel Castro, fucking Cold War, fucking 1950s fucking CIA propaganda Red Scare bullshit. Insert here.
Yeah, he was basically a kid around that time, so it worked.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he got there. They made him fucking scared of socialists because of the Red Scare.
But I mean, don't get me wrong, USSR did do some fucked up shit.
Oh, no,
I mean,
yeah.
So did America, so did Winston Churchill. Maybe not as bad as fucking Stalin, but
it always boiled down to the socialists.
And other people would be there cheering, okay? So I have a problem with people who took the other side. I don't know who Bernie supports over these years. I don't know what he means by social. 1 week it's Denmark.
Then listen to one of his fucking, like, listen to something he says then.
He just admitted his own fucking... I don't know what Bernie Sanders means by socialism. Oh, well, he only fucking talks about it every time he's interviewed, you dumb fucking old man.
Seriously, dude.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Dude,
you guys just don't fucking get it.
Listen to this rhetoric and imagine a Fox News logo and tell me what would be the functional fucking difference in rhetoric. Fox News would run the same bullshit. They would love this clip.
Yeah,
they're jerking off over this fucking
Seriously,
clip.
and you can they'll probably take this and clip it and shit because that's what they do.
Or yeah, look, even Chris Matthews fucking hates Bernie. Look at this shit. Oh.
I have a problem with socialists. Bernie Sanders.
We're going to be like Denmark. Okay, that's hard.
Denmark.
That's basically a capitalist country with a lot of good social welfare programs. Denmark is harmless.
Oh, good. I like capitalists. Oh yeah, good. Capitalism. Fuck you.
In the Denmark
category, yeah. Are you sure? How do you know? Did he tell you that?
Well, I mean,
what do you mean? He's in every fucking interview. He advocates for fucking, like, Scandinavian-esque policies. What the fuck?
He brings them up basically every fucking speech he makes.
Oh my god. What the fuck? This is so, like, fucking soup for brains.
Did you watch this live?
I didn't watch this live. No, I found this clip like pretty much immediately after it aired, though. I mean, I was on fucking Facebook and it said like 1 hour ago fucking this was posted. And it's just, there's no functional difference between listening to like a far right-winger just spout bullshit and listening to good old boy Chris Matthews here fucking talk about how, oh, as long as it's capitalism with a lot of fucking styrofoam on the corners, it's okay.
Yeah.
But God forbid this fucking socialism with it, which fucking this Fidel Castro-esque socialism that I tie to Bernie, who's hardly a fucking Scandinavian-esque fucking socialist.
Serious.
Dude, he's a fucking democratic socialist. You know how fucking far next to the spectrum on, like, next to Democrat that fucking is? Like, actual socialism's like over here, and fuck, Jesus Christ, I hate you. Hit it.
Doesn't that's what his agenda calls for, right?
Yeah.
He's not.
Let's figure that one out.
But we haven't seen a campaign yet where video of him praising the other version,
Right,
which is
and
Castro, has been used.
Well, but that's
it will be used.
That's the question
we
of
haven't seen how that plays.
Of how what the effect that has.
Well, what does he think of Castro? That's a great question. What did you think of Fidel Ismo? We all thought he was great when he first. I think he was cheering like mad for him when he first went in, and then he became a communist and started shooting every one of his enemies.
Okay, hold on.
All those thoughts on the
He's trying to cut him off because he knows how fucking dumb he is.
Yeah, that he's.
Guy's like, okay, dude, okay. You really think the fucking Bernie Sanders is going to advocate for fucking rounding people up and executing them and shit like that?
I don't like the idea of fucking universal health care. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Like,
I don't know. Again, he's lukewarm establishment. More lukewarm establishment Democrat. Biden's his fucking boy, I'm sure. Like,
Denmark is communist. Denmark is Stalinist socialism.
Just pure 1950s Russia. That's all fucking they are. That's all of Scandinavia. That's basically the USSR, right?
Dumbass.
Fucking A.
Fucking
All right.
dumbass.
So let's get on some good. Oh my God. You know what? One more thing.
Oh boy.
Elon Musk released a fucking EDM track.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What the hell fucking universe timeline do we live in?
Time out. I don't know. I thought I plugged you in.
What'd you plug in?
I thought I plugged my laptop.
Oh shit, get it in.
Go.
That's
Yeah.
spooky. Nice
got it.
save. Okay.
All right, so then it was like, I hate that shit because my laptop does this shit where it's like, you have a low battery and it doesn't give me time to go get the charger. It'll just go right off. It's like, fuck you. Get out of my face with that shit.
Elon Musk EDM track.
Elon Musk EDM track. So, oh God, this is a great fucking screenshot too. I'm killing it with these screenshots today.
God, I hate him.
Oh my God, that face.
I hate him. Okay, so pause it real quick. I know we just fucking hit it, but
Yo.
like, okay, so I used to have this, like, I used to be one of those new atheist cringe people where it was like science all the fucking way, fucking gotta fucking space, cosmology, fucking go to Mars, fucking get the, you know, like all of it. And, you know, I'm 50-50 on it. Here's where I'm at with all that shit. Like, I would be more for Mars if I knew it wasn't just us trying to terraform a bastion for all the fucking rich people to go to when our world is just sucked dry after they fucked it.
You know, that was the idea I had too. I was just like, no one's gonna be able to fucking afford going to Mars.
And if Mars is just gonna be a rich people fucking utopia, then fuck it. I don't care if we make it or not.
Agreed.
Like, really, like, honestly, if we all agree that, like, billionaires and shit like that are fucking, like, the worst part of our society, like fucking toxic parasites that just fucking hold the economy up by their fucking pinkies.
Imagine what they're gonna do with their own society.
Yeah, on fucking Mars, and it's like, if that's all it's gonna be, then fuck it. The human race doesn't deserve to continue if that's all it's going to be consisting of. Jesus.
Agreed. Don't doubt your vibe.
Well, maybe that was a little too hard.
Yeah.
Fail.
Maybe that was a little too hard.
Yeah, I mean, did you see that video? He unveiled his new fucking Tesla car truck thing, and this has bulletproof windows. Fucking, they can't break no matter what. Fucking guy like throws a stone pretty lightly at it and it just breaks.
Maybe that was a little too hard.
A little too hard.
Oh God, on my birthday? Go fuck yourself.
as a recording artist when he released Rip Harambe.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Rap tribute to the gorilla. Yeah.
Don't doubt your vibe. Oh, God.
Pause. So, everybody's like, oh, yeah, Elon, that sounds really good. Pay my paycheck. Just, put your name right there and let me get my paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lyrics sound real good. I mean, I would have probably liked it if it didn't have vocals in it.
I mean, apparently
I haven't listened to it yet, though.
I don't think it has vocals. I don't know.
He said it literally just said that he wrote lyrics and performed vocals.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, whatever. Well, I mean, it says it's his debut as a recording artist, so he probably did all this himself and released it himself and yada, yada, yada.
This isn't his first one. Rip Harambe was. That was his, debut.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm saying, so that's all technically not independent, but he is his own thing, right?
Yeah,
so,
more than likely, he's the one that's,
Why would he go to a record label when he fucking has so much money?
He can make Tesla records, dude. And if there is a Tesla records, he can buy that shit.
Yeah. Who do you think would be fucking bougie metal enough to be on goddamn Tesla records?
Oh, dude.
Like BT Bam.
Yeah.
Born of Osiris.
Yeah, probably. Periphery.
Oh, God. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. That Mishu guy, Miley Mishu, whatever the fuck the guitarist's name is for fucking Periphery, he seems like a pretty okay guy.
Yeah, I mean, it just
maybe, I don't know.
Sucks that his music sucks.
Let's tune our guitars down as low as possible and sing as high as possible and just leave this giant gap in a couple octaves.
Just make it so uncomfortable for our listeners, they have to like it.
All right.
Like mathcore.
So we don't need to continue here, I think. Elon Musk dropped the fucking track. It's super cringy. God, I hate him. Oh, look. Oh.
Wow. Fucking Taylor.
When people say white people have no culture, just show them this video.
Yeah,
this is peak white people.
I'm done.
Oh my God. I'm sorry to our viewers.
All right, let's
real quick. One more political thing. It's really fucking short. Do you know who Caitlyn Bennett is?
She's
the gun girl, the blonde hair.
the gun chick.
Yeah. So she goes around and likes to interview people and be like, "Hey, so you're a fucking lefty, right?" And find people who are just completely surprised and aren't prepared or anything. She just asks them a bunch of fucking questions and shit. She once shit her pants as part of a frat girl thing.
She did shit her pants, didn't she?
Yeah, so let's see what happens when she tried to take these people by surprise.
So this guy is out here trying to kiss other dudes.
You shit your pants at an Ohio State party, is that true? And you're also homophobic.
You shit your pants at an Ohio State party?
That was Ohio State.
Hey dude, it's Joji.
Let's go, she shit her pants! Doo-doo stains on your panties!
Doo-doo stains on your panties!
Oh my God! Yeah! Oh my God.
Get fucking wrecked, okay?
Getting mad. What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
You're getting mad because, people want to kiss their, people they
Look
like.
at this person kissing a bunch of dudes. Yo, did you shit your fucking pants? Yeah, she shit her fucking pants.
Okay.
Get wrecked.
What? All right, so what's next, AJ?
Oh, dude, check out what the fucking Holloway tape's doing these days. I got 2 videos on them.
Wait, didn't we already go over their microphone thing?
I don't think so.
Well, fuck it, we'll do it again.
Black and white video.
Yeah.
Some splitter cables for my microphone. Or at least one of them. I'm going to start using 2 different microphones on stage. One regular one and one hooked up to these splitter cables so that I have the one splitter cable will be my regular voice right here.
Right.
And then the other cable will be going through these effects so that you get a blend of these guitar pedals and then my voice, which causes it to come up to about right here, where I start having some kind of a bit of a robot voice, and then
It'll be really cool for when I'm singing and doing stuff like.
Bro.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, do it.
Get your cattle
God.
decap on, boy.
Oh my God, that was pretty dope.
Ah.
I like that idea. Keep up with that shit.
Dude, play the other video. They have a new song out, and this is the preview for it. They haven't dropped it yet, I don't think, so.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah! My boy.
They put on one hell of a show.
They really do. I can't wait for them to come back.
Look at that setup.
Serious.
Everything about this band is fucked.
Yeah. It's the best kind of fucked, though. This is fucking beautiful, dude.
That's great, dude.
Oh my God.
That's
Good
some
on you guys. Holloway
spazzy
tapes.
shit.
The Holloway tape is our boys. They
Yeah,
need
man.
to they need to hit us back up so we can have them back on this podcast.
They're great. They have a mannequin that they all perch
Chisel.
around naked in the woods with before they do shows. All right, so
what next, AJ?
I guess as long as we're doing videos, there's this kid band. You know, you should, if you're into noise core, you should probably follow.
Good ass band.
No, kid band.
Kid band. Kid band. Kid band.
One, snitch, go!
Look, Mike, it's Odium in its early days.
Yeah, you're right. Holy shit. Look, there's me. There's you.
Dude, you want to do a split with them?
Yeah, let's. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm digging the Spider-Man and the Mater.
Dude, you know he gets a lot of his stage presence influence from Spider-Man.
He probably gets a lot of his stage influence from the Chariot. And I think the drummer has a real, like, Shags vibe to her. The keyboardist is definitely just rocking that Rammstein all day.
He'd be good as backup in, Naked City.
Yo, fuck yeah.
All right, hit that good-ass band.
All right, one more good-ass band. Then we should get into our topic of the day. Go. Where's the distortion? God, why? Okay, Nerf guns. Why is this drummer not hitting his drum set? Just random zombie. There's the distortion.
Oh, what?
Hold on, pause it. How much do you think they paid for this music video?
I hope not over $20. Honestly, any amount of money for this is fucking ludicrous.
I mean, would you not exploit these guys?
Oh my God.
Hey, that was actually a pretty cool shot. The dart, the fucking dart just going...
That was pretty dope, actually.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
For low budget, yeah, rewind it right when the chick has got her guns out and play it from there.
Yeah, I'm going to slow-mo it for you guys.
It's
Watch.
like 42 seconds.
That's pretty cool. 42. Wow.
Oh God!
Oh my God, dude!
Why is the guitarist? What is he playing through? Like
dude,
a
that's
fucking
what
Fender?
That's what I'm saying. Where
no
the fuck,
distortion amp?
That's why I was like, where the fuck is his distortion? Go to
It literally sounds like he has a clean guitar, like just guitar DI straight into the fucking like no amp, no nothing, and then he just makes it clip.
You're right. All right, so go to 48 seconds and play right there, and then cut when I tell you to cut.
Hold on. Let me get it back up. Okay, 48 seconds. Okay.
And well, fucker. That little transition right there.
Mm-hmm.
those three people staring at each other, that's the moment they realize they're in a really shitty music video.
Yeah, they're like, fuck, dude, what are we doing here?
Damn, what the fuck did we do with our lives?
Can we go home now?
This is not going in my portfolio to try and get a movie deal.
We do have one more shit band, though, and it's the two cops that front a metal band.
I don't know if I want... Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, well, how about this? It's a shorter video then. Do the one next to it. Those poor mixers. It's just... Oh, my God.
Right.
This is going to piss you off.
Ready? And go. What the fuck? Why, man? Why? What a fucking dildo. What the fuck hold on. I don't understand why this happened, but you don't do that.
Guy probably thought he was like a shit DJ, or maybe he's just the old fucking boomer who hates EDM or something. I don't know.
But, like, oh my God.
He's like, fuck your music, you goddamn young people.
He's probably drunk or something, but then he got, like, hit, and then somebody, like, he turned around and was like, and it's like, dude, of course you're gonna get fucking hit. Everybody there is there to listen to it.
The security should be beating up on him already.
Yeah, exactly. This fucking club has shit security, too. What is this, Guido's? All right, let's do it. Yeah, there's security now. Ooh, right in the fucking schnoz.
Damn, he got hit by one of the random dudes there.
Yeah.
Random dude got the better punch than the fucking security.
Not gonna lie, that dude's kind of a bitch for coming up behind security and punching a dude while he was down, though. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably give him a good boot to the face myself.
Dude already elevated himself to maximum bitch status when he fucked with the mixers.
Agreed.
So anyone who performs any bitchery after that is just reaction bitchery.
React bitchery, yes.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, let's do my favorite part.
All right, let's get into it.
We're gonna start. We're doing. We did this a while ago with our Lord of the Rings episode, but we're gonna do it again. We're gonna start. Today's topic is zombies, and we're gonna try and talk about how, like, what kind of zombies and where to go and what we would do basically in a zombie apocalypse. Like, make it a little game, I guess.
Let's go into like some popular shit that had zombies into it to base our ideas.
Do you want to do do you want to start at 10 types, or do you want to just go through?
I don't know. What do you think would be better? Go to 10 types and then try to identify them through the shit that we go through, or go through the shit and then consult the list afterward?
I think what we should do is, like, go through the list now, and then kind of cut which ones we don't see actually happening.
Okay.
Because, like, if I were to pull all of these up, we would have to, like, just go through all of them.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do, because I mean, this is all popular media here. So.
Oh no!
Okay,
no.
Go ahead and pull up. Well, what do you want to do? You want to do the list first? Or you want to do the shit first?
Let's do the list first.
Okay, list.
So first, I'm just gonna go down by what the folder has.
So you got the 10 types of zombie.
Yeah.
Popped up.
Do you want to? Oh, okay. I'll pop that up now.
Let's see. So there's a couple different lists that I have, because different lists had different zombies on it. So I want to show you these two different lists and get your opinion on what the better list is.
I'm down with that. Where's my book?
Oh yeah, Mike's got a survival guide.
No.
Okay, never mind. I thought you had the survival guide book.
I have a survival guide, but I have no clue where the fuck it is. I think it's, like, packed away in storage somewhere.
So yeah, there's 2 lists in total I think I have here. So let's check out this one and see what you think of it, and then we'll check out the other one.
All right, so I got the 10 types of zombies up.
All right, so number 1, bloaters. So this is obviously, I think, revolving around the Left 4 Dead type zombies.
Yeah, I think there are other ones too. I can't remember exactly. So I know that they have been in other forms of media, but excuse me.
Well, can you name like a movie or something a bloater has actually been in? Oh, Zombieland. What's one where they're going through the
Zombieland was,
and they have that big one that just like looks them down.
But that was just a really big dude though.
Well, let's see the key features here. Bulky, Bulky and oversized zombies bloated by the buildup of acid and gas within the corpse.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you're right. That guy was just like a big guy.
He wasn't like a bloated fucking sack of pus.
Yeah, and that's why this guy has bubbles and shit on him.
Yeah.
Humid and tropical conditions mean that this excess liquid builds pressure within the zombie, particularly in the stomach and intestines. Bloaters can be very dangerous in confined spaces and are prone to block entire corridors. Doesn't mention them exploding, though.
No.
So I guess that's not an inherent... combat strategy. Never shoot or pierce a bloater at close range. These creatures are full of pressurized bile. Okay, yep. And infected vomit.
So in other words, you will get sick.
Yeah, they will explode if punctured.
Yeah, like in the Left 4 Dead zombies, though, they get on you, then all the zombies are attracted to you.
Mm-hmm. Which is pretty cool feature in that game, I think.
But if we're going like Walking Dead style zombies, the smell would repel them from you because they would think that you're just a zombie.
You're right, but wouldn't you not want to get their infected blood kind of anywhere near you?
Yeah, I mean that's true, but most of the time they used like long sleeves and jackets and raincoats and shit.
Well, if it gets in your mouth or eyes, you're fucked.
You're pretty fucked.
And the whole thing is that they can explode, which has a high potentiality to get in your eyes.
Yes.
So crawlers. Crawlers. Okay, key features. Zombies with both legs missing are known as crawlers. Okay, creatures tend to be very degraded due to their ground-hugging lifestyle. Crawlers are a very particularly harrowing sight and may have entrails such as intestines dragging behind them. Sensible footwear should be worn. High boots, okay. They'll deflect a bite or a grab. Where a crawler is visible, they can be easily dealt with most safely by impaling them through a long spear. That way you don't need to get close to them. When you're surprised by a crawler, leap into the air as soon as you notice it and aim to come down squarely with... Okay, so just fucking Mario jump the bitch.
Yeah, just stomp that motherfucker's head in.
Okay, cool. That's one hell of a fucking description on how to get rid of them the best way. Just stomp it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Classic zombie.
Yeah.
Will display classic zombie signs such as pale gray-blue skin color, can appear human-like with no visible wound. Okay, others will be in terrible condition with dry open wounds or unsightly moldy patches.
Yeah.
Combat strategy. Identify. Use picture if unsure.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Gotcha, bud. I'll just pull the internet up.
This will be an important step early on. The trigger-happy survivors open fire on everything and everyone. A heavy blow or shot to the head. Okay. Confirm the kill with a foot stamp. Okay.
So double tap, but with your foot.
Yeah, always check your zombie kills before notching them up on your zombie kill chart.
All right, so severed head.
Oh, shit. Zombie heads can survive when severed. Yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't destroy the fucking brain.
Zombieology does not yet understand how these isolated heads live. The zombie has very little movement, but it has been known to move by wriggling its jaws along the ground.
Oh, that's kind of funny. It's
just
like a little
bites
caterpillar.
its way. Yeah.
It's like it moves its jaw like up and then down like a worm.
Limbless wonders. A zombie that has been through some trauma and has its arms severed. Yeah, I mean, that's just a variation of the fucking legless zombie.
Yep.
Follow up with okay, so powerful jumping kick or two. Yeah, I mean, they have no arms, so as long as it doesn't bite you, you're pretty much good.
Yeah, just as long as you keep the mouth away from you, you're fine.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. Powerful jump kick and fucking trusty stamp to the head.
Kitty ghouls. I don't think this would be a thing. I think the kitty ghouls would just be a regular zombie. But, like... I'm sure it's just saying that, you know...
If it keeps the nature of a child, it might be kind of creepy, but I think, yeah, like what you're saying, it would just end up being a normal zombie.
Yeah, and like, it might be hard to see a dead child as a zombie, but it's still a zombie.
Yeah.
Like, you still gotta kill it.
The conversion process is slightly faster in children under 16. Kitty ghouls tend to be faster and more dexterous than the adult zombie due to their growing muscle mass.
I want to know the reference for that, because... How do you know, bitch? How do you know that it's faster in kids 16? I mean, it kind of makes sense because kids' bodies are smaller.
Right.
But, like...
They're more prone to shit.
They're more prone to shit, yeah. But, like, especially anti-vax kids. Oh, man. I think,
But does a kitty body decompose at the same rate as an adult body? No, because an adult body has more mass to it.
Yeah.
So the kitty... Yeah, it does make sense. Combat strategy. Be prepared for the harrowing sight of a 10-year-old zombie. It's tragic, yada, yada, yada. Be cautious of kicking these tiny terrors. Even experienced fighters are prone to miss these fast-moving creatures. Okay, even if you're armed, take your time, as you will typically only get one shot. And remember, when under stress, shoot low. The idea is to stop the creature. A headshot is hard on kitty ghouls. If you're unarmed, then time to kick as the creature is just about to reach you. Aim it towards the chest to avoid it being knocked over by your kick and onto your body.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense because kids are pretty fucking fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, I don't know. We'll get into that later.
Military grade, it's just a regular zombie.
I don't see that happening. I don't think they can actually use a gun.
Yeah, avoid the head if covered in a helmet. No shit. The zombie has been known to pull the trigger of weapons, although this can be a distraction for a large group of the undead. It can also be extremely dangerous. I can't see him actually aiming with the thing. I might see him dying with it in his hands. Yeah, but his arm would like fall off.
Yeah, pretty much.
The runners, we know what they are. Okay, what's the best approach if this zombie is sprinting at you is to use its momentum to take it out. Imagine a ball flying towards your spiked baseball bat.
Whack.
Okay. If a group is running at you, take cover, take them out individually. Yeah, fucking avoid runners. Avoid a group of runners at all costs.
Definitely. Subductive zombies are not.
Don't fuck them.
Yeah, don't fuck them. Plus, I really don't think a zombie is going to try to seduce you.
Yeah, but you might be seduced by it naturally.
You might want to.
Your own sick fucked ways.
Yeah, you might want to fuck the zombie.
Don't fuck the zombie.
Don't fuck the zombie.
If you encounter any of your beloved reality TV stars, open fire. Forget the identify as a zombie or warning stage, just fire. Chances are they are zombies. Avoid eye contact with these beguiling creatures. They have no supernatural power, but they can draw you in. Okay, blast the creature as quickly as possible. A direct headshot with a shotgun. Okay.
I remember watching Ash vs. the Evil Dead, and there was this part where he goes into a morgue, and it has just a dead chick on it on the slab with the fucking thing over her face, and Ash picks the fucking blanket up and just sees this big titted dead chick, and he's like, "Oh, that's a shame. It's a shame, man."
It's fucked up.
Purified zombies.
Key features. Like all corpses, a zombie will eventually liquefy and slowly fall apart. This version of the undead is at the end of its life cycle. Ew.
Okay.
They smell, but create such an odor it's unbearable. Although mainly harmless, they still can grab and bite. If not noticed, under cars or in buses, an unaware survivor could have a chunk taken out of his ankle.
Probably.
Okay, so combat strategy, well-placed, kick. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just whap.
So that's that list.
Honestly, the only ones that are this whole thing that I see a couple of them. The only ones that I don't see actually happening are the kitty ghouls. Unless it's like an actual zombie holding a bear, that'd be kind of unnerving.
Let's see. This other list is a little bit more comprehensive, and I'm not going to read the description because the fucking visuals do the trick. But it's that really long PDF.
Hold on, let me find it.
Surviving the Dead.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
All right. You're going to zoom way the fuck in.
Go in, bro.
Way the fuck in. Zoom way the fuck in. Way the fuck in. All right. You at the top?
I am at the top.
Birds.
Hold on. I think it's... Oh, there you go. Okay. Birds.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't get the top, but...
Oh, my God. Okay, good.
Yeah, whatever. Birds, I guess zombie dogs was right above the birds, so, they can fly. Watch out for them. Birds would suck to actually run into, because they'd be the last thing you fucking... Like, you're looking out for people and shit, and then a bird just comes in.
And if it's virally infection, like, kind of, if it's transmitted through, like, saliva and shit, if a bird comes down and tries to peck your shit, you're fucked, dude.
Jesus, stay away from Jesus, he's a zombie. Demons... Maybe distorted or deformed bizarrely. Okay, so like Resident Evil demons.
Fun fact, that's actually a Evil Dead thing. That was in the Evil Dead.
That's awesome. All right, keep going down. Celebrities.
Kind of said that.
Yes. Psychics? What?
No.
Recently I viewed the movie One Dark Night, which features the most psychic zombie I've ever seen.
Never seen it.
This was the body of a powerful psychic who returned to life. Okay. Nevertheless, this zombie is a powerful bastard. It's hard to think of him as a true zombie as opposed to Yeah, he's got too much brain power for a zombie. The zombie's brain would be decomposed.
So that means all the Republicans would be the only ones left. They can't read their minds because they're stupid. Yeah.
Super zombies. Fuck that. The Marvel Universe zombies.
Marvel Universe zombies.
You know that there was an actual comic that came out of like zombie Marvel?
Yeah, and there was also a Deadpool versus the Marvel Universe where he beats the shit out of like and kills like every single Marvel character.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like the X-Men. He like killed the entire X-Men.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Even Wolverine and Hulk.
He's way too amped up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really care for him.
Experimentals,
very rarely encountered, may show signs of being something that got cut off, may have an exoskeleton, possibly military. Yeah. All right.
I'm good. Metalheads. Oh, shit.
Wait, likely found in factory settings. Okay, so yeah.
That makes sense. Oh, could you imagine trying to hit a fucking zombie with a weapon? You can't kill the brain because it's got
like a welding thing
like
on.
Fucking natural head cover.
Yeah.
Porcupines.
Lots of things sticking out of them.
Yeah.
Got nice and fucked up. Historics, Abe Lincoln, we got to fight.
Oh, so this is like if they like crawl about the ground and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The brain is already dead at that point. If it's like decayed and shit, you know.
Gummers.
Wow.
Comedic zombies, no teeth, only gums. Typically an elderly person. Yeah. Mutants. Oh, God.
That looks like something out of fucking Futurama.
Popular video games like Biohazard, Resident Evil.
Yeah, like the centipede dude.
Yeah, or like The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
I forgot to pull. No, they're not zombies.
They're not. Yeah, they're just mutants.
Yeah. Hordes.
Yeah, fuck that.
We know what hordes are. Fuck that. Pretenders. Not really dead. Oh shit! May wear dead flesh. That's fucked up.
That's in The Walking Dead. They wear like they wear the dead faces of zombies so they can like blend in.
Damn.
With the zombies and redirect herds and shit.
Workers. Look lifeless but aren't zombies. Jeez. Yeah, watch out for friendly fire there. Office workers.
Jesus. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Some of those just seem...
Zombie. Wow, the fun thing about the word zombie is the way it's written in the dictionary. Zombie. 1. A corpse said to be revived by witchcraft in a certain African Caribbean religions, or an informal, a person who is or appears lifeless, apathetic, or completely unresponsive to their surroundings.
Wow.
Yep.
Fucking sheeple.
Oh, hey, a tall mixed drink consisting of several... Remember the alien brain hemorrhage? Apparently they have a zombie one, too.
Oh, dope.
All right, so... 19 thoughts on zombie types. Okay, no. Okay, so that's the end of the list. So
dope.
Let's get into some... first things first, Mike. How about... what weapons would you take with you in a zombie apocalypse on this list?
Well, this is what I'm... On that list?
On this list.
Oh, no. Where is it?
All the way at the bottom.
Zombie apocalypse. Oh, fuck. You can only grab 2 items. Dude, I'm totally gonna get the children's scissors and the Xanax.
I'm taking the children's scissors and the pair of Heelys, so that way I can just, like, skate around, stab people as I go by.
I mean, why wouldn't we take the stone sword, though?
Minecraft stone sword.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't... On a Mario costume.
Because after, like, the 20th hit, it would break.
You know, I changed my mind. I'm going to take the Mario costume and the pair of Heelys.
Okay. The Avril Lavigne CD and mustard. Don't ask.
An English to Australian dictionary?
Yep.
Wow. What does it even say? Bigger dialects?
Bigger dialects?
Bigger dialects. I thought that said digger.
I don't know. All right, so I'm going to get into some pop media here.
Yeah, let's see here.
28 days later.
All right, so 28 days later,
So those zombies were pretty quick.
Those zombies were not only quick, but they were very infectious. It was really fast.
Well, was it in the air, right? Or was it by bite?
I think it was an airborne one.
Yeah, so Yeah, it was like a biohazardous thing, so only certain people with the immunity survived, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was a good amount of people with the immunity, because I remember in 28 weeks later, they bunker down in that facility, and they kind of fight amongst themselves within it, right?
Yeah. That's
was like when they're holding off that facility with like the landmines and shit. And one day they're chilling here, like all the landmines go off at once. There's like a giant fucking horde coming.
Yeah, I'm just looking up the plot just so we can kind of talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Highly contagious, rage-inducing virus is unleashed in Great Britain after a group of animal liberations activists attempt to free a chimpanzee infected with the virus.
Okay.
Spreading quickly through the populace and resulting a societal collapse. 28 days later, Jim wakes up from a coma, basically. Oh, sounds like Walking Dead. So
that's by bite then. It's by bite, scratch, whatever.
I don't think it's by bite though. Hold on, because I remember that one scene in it where they like puke into your face.
Well, yeah, it's by infectious material, so like saliva, blood, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. No, you're right. Okay, so that's another. Yeah. Okay. That's another one of those bite. You get bit, you're fucked.
I would not. I mean, I would rather live in a universe where it's get bit and be fucked than like it's just airborne and hopefully you fucking have the fucking not antidote, the resistance to it.
Right.
All right, next.
I'm going. I guess let's consider that in our like overview then. Like not I say let's write down some of these like what movie zombies we would probably be able to survive in. You know? So let's keep that as with a star with a pin in it so we can decide if we're going to use that one as a reference.
And the zombies, I don't know if they were just quick or if they were smart. I think they were just quick. Because
I think it was just quick. I think I think it was also like a primal urge thing. So like I think it was like natural, like primal instinct and shit.
All right, so next up,
Half-Life series, pretty much. That's not really the zombies aren't really zombies. They're like
mutants.
They're not even really mutants. They're like alien possessed, I think.
Are they technically dead and back like reanimated?
Well, I mean the crab heads or the crab zombies, or whatever.
They're parasite zombies.
Yeah, I think they're parasite zombies. I don't remember if any zombies can live without the brain, without the head on them.
Well, Resident Evil, they sure as fuck can.
Yeah,
remember those parasites come out of the fucking head.
Truth.
So yeah, if it's a parasite, then
I think that was parasite's another
type of zombie.
Yeah, another type of thing we should probably consider too.
Okay. Let me write that down. So it's like bite zombie versus parasite. Where do you got a pen?
Had one. Here. Pencil. Area 51, I have never played.
You never played it?
Not at all. I wasn't really a PC gamer until I bought World of Warcraft.
I had a friend named James who played it a shit ton, and I practically watched him play the whole fucking thing, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a creature you're dealing with, so it's not really a zombie like a human thing, so it's literally just like fucking shit running around, so
Little gremlin motherfuckers.
Yeah, I would not want to deal with that. I think it would be harder. Well, I mean, what do you think would be harder? I think it would be harder to fight because those would be scary to look at, but you don't have to deal with that human component of like, oh fuck, I'm shooting a human-looking thing. So I don't know if they would be easier or harder to kill because they'd be scary to look at, but the humanity would be removed from it.
Yeah, once you like get used to seeing them, I'm sure it'd be easier to kill them.
Right.
Probably.
But that initial thing, though, there would also be that you'd have to get over that too with human people. But I guess it would be easier to kill the creature things because there's no different. Like when you pull up on a human zombie, you got to double check and make sure that's an actual zombie before you shoot it.
Yeah, before you actually like cap an actual human.
Whereas if you see that fucking creature thing, you can just unload on it.
I don't know. I don't think in a societal collapse though. I don't think having humanity is going to be a thing because I think quickly it's going to deteriorate from like, oh, I need people to survive to fuck people want to fucking kill me, you know? So I think, in my opinion, I think I'd probably go the less trusting route and still try and get people's attention, you know? Like, hey, are you a fucking decent person in a way?
I mean, how would you do that?
I don't know. I'd probably just shoot him, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, okay, so you're walking around and you're in a fucking little town or something. You see some other dude just come out of an alleyway with a gun. What's your first fucking thing?
Point my gun at him and tell him, like, just, like, get information. Like, you have to read I'd imagine that you, like, back in like the Neanderthal times and shit, like, people were excluded from groups because they weren't, like, normal or not really normal, but, like,
right,
you know, they were
you
undesirable.
do fucked up shit, you get disbanded.
They were undesirable. You stole from us, then you're get kicked the fuck out. Like, you, in a way, you have to know how to read people. But I mean, if you give them a chance, you give them a chance. It's just how it is. If it works out, it works out. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I probably wouldn't just go straight to shooting someone. I'd probably try to read the person first.
I'd probably go straight free-for-all mode because, like, where I live, I definitely wouldn't be able to trust people. People would be they're naturally fueled by fear. Like, when it comes to, like, their natural, like, thinking patterns and shit, like, their politics are completely fueled by fear and shit like that. So, like, I know that if I show myself, I'm going to get blown the fuck away instantly, so I'm just not going to let that happen.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Next.
Next is the Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. You didn't get...
Army of Darkness. It's the same thing.
You didn't get Area 51 before that?
I did that one already.
Oh, we talked about Area 51?
Yeah, that's
oh, shit, I thought we were still on Half-Life.
No, I said I haven't played Area 51.
Oh, fuck. Well, you know. Okay, well, Army of Darkness.
Yeah, so Army of Darkness, I guess you can just...
That's the demon type of shit.
Yeah, you can basically just put this in a hole as the Evil Dead, but that has a lot to do with, like, H.P. Lovecraft style mythos and shit. Maybe not fully, but...
So these are animated off of, like, pure hell power. Right?
Basically demons possessing, like, skeletons. Yeah.
I think those would be way harder to fucking fight than regular zombies.
Yeah, but we're also trying to think, like, logical. You know, like, we would be fucked in that. Like, a deadite fucking apocalypse, we'd be fucked. Because it's not only just, like... dead people coming back to life, it's dead people who are possessed by evil. And the only way you can, I mean, Ash kills them by like cutting their heads off and shit. Mm-hmm. So I guess technically it's the same aspect combat wise, just cut their fucking heads off, but they have so many different kinds of powers. It's crazy, like manipulative powers. They can just turn back into the person that they fucking possessed.
So like zombies plus witchcraft.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're like higher on the fucking tier list.
They also have the ability to like... They have like that dream mode ability where they can basically make anything happen. Like in one of the zombies in Ash vs. the Evil Dead, like ripped this dude's head off, like where his spine came with it. So only it was just a head with the spine attached to it. And the dude's hand, like, formed into the spine part and just made a sword out of it, basically.
That's awesome.
So, like, you can do so many things in the Evil Dead universe.
Mike and I were talking about this, whether or not skeletons qualify as zombies, because technically they're reanimated. They're just not corpses. They're just skeletons. But, like, zombies can have all kinds of bones jutting out of them and, like, pieces missing and shit.
I would still say that undead is undead, so like a zombie I feel like is a still flesh thing, and then a skeleton's just a skeleton. Yeah.
But I mean, functionally though,
if a skeleton, say that like a skeleton can still move around, like a zombie wouldn't be, let me put it this way, if a zombie completely decomposed but the brain was still alive, or undead rather, then they wouldn't be able to move their bodies.
I think that is this thing that separates skeletons from zombies then.
Is that muscle?
No. Is that skeletons don't have a brain and have to be animated by something.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, like magic.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like even in the Golden Fleece.
Yeah.
Jason and the Golden Fleece,
Yeah,
when he's
yeah.
fighting those things, they're possessed.
Like in D&D in the monster manual, zombies and skeletons are both under undead.
Yeah.
So like it's just two separate things. So I would say no.
Yeah, skeletons are magic and zombies are brain.
So but it's not just skeletons in the Evil Dead universe. It's also just people being possessed. But they're already dead, so there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to kill them.
So they're technically zombies.
Yeah.
All right. So if a magical if a magical zombie decomposes into a skeleton,
yeah.
Never mind, it's still magic.
Well, no, yeah.
Well, was it ever a normal zombie then? Like at what point?
it would be a normal zombie if it's a dead thing coming back to life. But once the skeleton's there, like the only thing that the only thing that can make a skeleton move is muscle. So even if you have the brain power to move, like
I'm saying, what if it was never animated by the brain all along? What if it was a magic zombie that just happened to have, its brain wasn't decomposed, but it's animated by the force of evil or magic or whatever you want to call it, and that decomposes into a skeleton? Was it ever an actual zombie? Because it was always running off of magic power or demonic power or whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm saying.
I just call it undead, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be a zombie at that point because a zombie, not consciousness. It implies
brain
power,
brain,
like some kind of brain power.
Okay, so Army of Darkness, evil.
Evil, just pure evil possessing shit.
All right.
Call of Duty Black Ops zombies.
Now those zombies are fucked because they use guns and shit, right?
Yeah.
No.
Do they use guns?
Do they use guns? I forget.
No, they pretty much just attack you.
Mm-hmm.
I think only certain ones. Like you also got the hellhounds and shit that just come out of nowhere.
True. Those things fucking suck.
I don't think I like most of it's just Nazis coming back to life though.
But those are kind of just the runner zombies, like kind of run of the mill zombies. There's two kinds of run of the mill zombies, and it's like
and they're produced by Magic.
Oh, the Call of Duty Black Ops zombies.
Yeah, they're produced by
I thought they were produced by like bio shit. Like I thought it was like
I think
weapon.
Yeah, but like I remember playing that game and there was just like there's evil voices saying like get them and shit like that and like hellhounds just popping up out of nowhere. They don't look like dogs. So in my opinion, I think it's Magic.
It would have made more sense to make it after like a chemical leak or something.
It probably was, but they still added that whole like demon thing.
We'll chalk it up to demonic possession.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm done. Logically, I don't believe in God, so I don't believe in magic. So I would say that anything zombie magic related would not happen. Therefore, we shouldn't bring it up in our thing. Yeah.
Okay, so regardless, though, let's just assume that demonic possessed anything is at the top tier of like fucked up shit. So
Agreed.
Whatever we come up with is the top of our list. Just assume the fucking demonic possessed zombies.
Not only that, like you wouldn't be able to. Not only that, you wouldn't be able to like kill them. Like the only way you would be able to kill them is with more magic, and you'd have to go on that whole like quest arc thing. Who the fuck actually can do that? You know?
Or I guess you'd have to like lock them up somewhere, like put them in a space and lock that shit, or hack their bodies up. But if their bodies are animated by evil moving, then why can't they reanimate their what is the stopping point of evil power? Like how powerful is the power of evil? Why can't
I feel like
why can you even kill these things?
I feel like there's an implication of God there though. So I feel like and hell, like it's an implication of both hell and God. So I feel like it have something to do with like either God not existing, and the devil just existing, or God and the devil both exist, and it'd be like a fucking Armageddon like fight shit.
Yeah,
Requiem.
And I guess you can't admit that the devil is all powerful or whatever. Because I mean, obviously, just make a game where you can't kill the fucking enemies because they just keep reanimating off the power of evil. You wouldn't get anywhere. But like,
exactly.
Logically speaking, I'm just asking like, how the fuck, who governs when the power of evil stops? Why is it that, you know, if they're powered by evil, when you blow their fucking heads off, the shit just doesn't back into place?
Exactly. Like why can't they just fucking like reanimate themselves
or have the shield of God?
Right. All right, next is Dawn of the Dead, which I feel like is probably the more likely of the scenarios to happen.
They weren't runners, right? They were just
well, some of them were. It depends on which Dawn of the Dead, because I remember there was one runner in the Dawn of the Dead. I can't remember if they did or not. It's been so long since I watched Dawn of the Dead. Like, I'm pretty sure it was,
depending on their decomposition rate.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I remember there was like a jogger in it, but some of them walked, some of them run.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like,
but it's not like I Am Legend where they all can just fucking perform Olympic
and it
feats.
wasn't like Walking Dead where they all walk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right.
I mean, I feel like that's probably the more probable. The Day of the Dead is the same exact thing. It's the same zombies, but like the guy in the front right there, that's Bub. He is a experiment of one of the scientists in a bunker where all the military people are basically just keeping shelter from the zombies and shit. Mm. And he takes Bub and
lets him loose.
No, he basically chains him up and tries to get him to remember being a human. Oh. And eventually he does, and he learns how to shoot a gun. You know?
Oh God.
So this is where one of the questions I had on my notebook here would be like, could zombies adapt?
Don't need that light.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how much their brain is decomposed, how quickly you catch it, and how quickly they were reanimated, how powerful that reanimation process is.
Yeah.
And I'd imagine,
I'm pretty sure Day of the Dead had something to do with biochemical bullshit or a virus.
Okay.
So it's like when you get bit, you turn into a zombie.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine that since this is traditional zombie and it all depends on like brain rate functions and shit like that, yeah, if you catch somebody who probably just fucking died and they were reanimated, then you might be able to trick them back into consciousness.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right, Dead Alive?
Dead Alive. There was another Day of the Dead, wasn't there? It was the one where like John Leguizamo or some shit was a bad guy.
I think I might have it.
Yeah.
But this comes later.
Dead Alive was one of my favorites, dude. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we have a song about that.
Yeah.
Basically, this dude's mom goes to a zoo where this like monkey rat thing is that they just brought back from like, I don't know, some buttfuck place in Madagascar, and it was like the monkey rat like scratched her, and it has this virus in it that turns like, doesn't really turn dead people dead. It's just it's a virus that reanimates dead people. Mm-hmm. So, she gets bit. She turns into the zombie, bites one of the other people, and it just like progresses from there. It's actually really fucking funny.
I know, it's kind of an absurdist film.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think it's like kind of mocking zombie films, or do you think it's just one of
Probably,
those cult classic things?
You know, Peter Jackson did this movie.
Did he?
Yeah.
Holy
this is
shit.
One of his first like. He did it in New Zealand. This is one of his firsties.
That's awesome.
What? No pudding?
No. Oh, that's that fucking movie?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What? No pudding? There's this scene, dude. There's this fucking scene. If you can find it, just put it up on here. There's a scene where like this little baby thing just comes out this bitch's face, like splits her fucking face in
that.
It's that fucking scene. That's this movie too.
Oh my god.
Like it's literally absurd. The end of it, like the mom turns into this big fucking like gigantic rat monster. Oh my fuck, dude. It was such a good movie. I don't think that would actually happen though, because that was a very fucking out there movie, very absurd movie.
The virus was so unreal. Like at least The Last of Us, those zombies, it's based off the cordyceps thing.
I think that might be the most
realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
Dead Island?
Dead Island, I played a good bit of it, but it's been so long that I don't really remember.
It's just Left 4 Dead on a beach.
Basically.
That's
it. They did a terrible job at it.
Yeah, it was pretty lukewarm. But all in all, I mean, those zombies, that's where you get your bloaters, your runners, your fucking little kids, everything else.
Do you remember anything from Dead Rising?
I just remember it was like the first game where it was like, maybe not the first, but it was one of the big title games where it's one guy and you can just kill zombies by the thousands. Like,
yeah, there's like
you're in a mall and you just get objects and you got to escape the mall.
There are achievements where you can take pictures of under like upskirt shots and you get experience for it.
Oh god,
it's pretty funny. It's just like, you sick fuck. The premise is pretty simple. This fucking photographer journalist guy gets into a fucking mall that's zombies are around it, and he gets into it to do some story on it, and
he gets locked
in there with everybody else and has to like just survive.
What are you doing, like waiting on a helicopter ride out of there or something?
Yeah, pretty much. And I think there's a time limit in there too. If you don't do all of this stuff in time, they just leave you.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Can you imagine playing the whole game and then you're down like the last minute? And
I mean, the second game was more bullshit because you had to keep getting fucking insulin shots for your daughter. And it's just like, okay, oh great, another fetch quest where I have to go and kill a bunch of zombies and get a fucking insulin shot. Awesome.
That's annoying.
Next is Diary of the Dead,
that was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. I mean, it's just Romero again.
More standard zombies.
I like the first person perspective in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really like how, oh, dude, MySpace is still up. Let's fucking journalize this shit. Let's just do news, man. That's basically us, but in the zombie apocalypse.
And I like how you see it grow, like from start to finish, the zombie apocalypse. Like it starts off as like a news. They hear about the newsreel of like zombies. Like, the chick is doing the news, and you just see the zombie pop up behind her, and fucking everything goes wrong from there.
It's like, oh, look, a dude.
Yeah.
I Am Legend. I do not think these are zombies. I don't care what anyone says. I do not think they're zombies.
Well, let me put it this way.
I don't see people getting eaten. A. B. Why can't they go out in the fucking light if they're zombies?
It hurts their skin. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a bioweapon thing, so that means that like if it's all about taking over your mind, and if your mind changing is what makes you into a zombie, then what's the difference between that and a parasite taking over your brain? Like bio shit versus like bioweaponry versus a
I mean, I don't know. It's more. It's not even just like the bioweaponry, because like I can see that happening. Wait. First off, where's the dog? The dog's not in this picture.
Shit.
Is this after he kills the dog?
I don't know. I guess there's the deer behind him though.
Oh,
that's the deer that gets him fucked.
Yeah, I remember that. Anyway, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like. It's one of those things where it's like. They're super strength, they're superhuman basically, but they can't. They go out at night and hunt and stuff. So it makes me think it's more of another primal urge thing. And not only that, I feel like it's like the bioweaponry just buffing them up like as humans.
Well, it makes them like dumb and rabid.
Yeah, that's true.
But they're still kind of smart because they can make their way around
They have a
traps,
leader, basically.
and they know how to make traps.
Yeah, and they can differentiate themselves from the people, and not only that, they go and try and get one of their own from this guy, from Will Smith. So like they have to have some kind of intelligence. You know what I mean?
It's like one fucked up biochemical, whatever the hell they're using. I don't know. Like you said, it buffs them up, but at the same time dumbs them down because it makes their skin, less resistant to the sun. And I mean, like all of the coloration is out of their fucking skin, so I can kind of see that. Like, there are people who were born with that disease where you can't go into sunlight or your fucking skin will burn and shit like that.
Albino motherfuckers.
Right. So I guess it just does that. Like, it removes all the coloration for anything that would block the rays of the sun's radiation, just gone. So you walk outside.
They were like super fucking pale.
Yeah. So I don't know. I still consider them zombies because as long as there's brain power there and your brain has been taken over by something else, isn't that traditional zombie? Like, what's the difference between zombies and Resident Evil in this?
You're right. Why do you change my mind every time?
I mean,
you smart motherfucker.
The Last of Us.
Why have I had the face the entire time? You should have had the face.
I've never had a face up until this point, and this is how you fuck me, Mike.
Yeah, The Last of Us, like I said earlier, I feel like this is probably the most logical, the most realistic way that a bunch of zombies would fucking happen.
This is a fungi zombie.
Yeah, like you breed that shit. Like airborne toxins and shit are one thing, but like natural fucking spores is another thing. That would probably take you over 10 times faster than those fucking toxins.
That's what's kind of cool when you're in the game and you walk into one of those places that have all the spores, like when you walk into like one of those fucking asbestos-ridden fucking basements or something, you see all the spores. Oh no, I'm gonna run into some fucking zombies in here. Yeah. But yeah, even the gameplay itself, like the way the game handles the zombies is pretty realistic. It's hard to kill a zombie. You don't want to run into them, especially those goddamn clickers.
Yeah, fuck those things, dude.
Yeah, and I'm surprised the clickers weren't listed. Those lists must be before The Last of Us came out.
Those lists also might just be like one's own interpretation of what would be in a zombie apocalypse. So I guess it makes sense. Like like I said earlier, some of those made sense, some of them didn't. Like I can see a zombie shooting off a gun, but probably by accident.
Right, not an intelligent way.
Yeah. Like not like Bub from fucking Day of the Dead.
That was absurdist.
Yeah. Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's got its blend of that's where you get the fucking jumpers, the lickers, the boomers.
Boomers.
Fucking boomers.
I don't know.
I don't think it's realistic at all because
when I think of zombie, I think brain dead kind of. If the brain dies, but the only thing that stays alive is the urge to eat and the urge to like hunt or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that little part in the brain that's just like I can move and I can eat, and that's
lizard brain.
Yeah, like I feel like that makes more sense. Like even with the fungal zombies, like in The Last of Us, I feel like you would still have a very low range of motion, basically. Like I don't see a dead brain knowing how to run.
Well, that's the thing, is that the cordyceps virus wouldn't necessarily... It animates you and then it kills you. Like, what it does to bugs and shit is that the spores get into the brain, and the spores slowly grow, so the brain is slowly dying, or being eaten, basically. But before that, it literally animates you. Like, it removes, like, some part of rationality out of your brain and makes you want to climb to the top of, if you're an ant, climb to the top of, like, a blade of grass or a flower or something, so that way you can get eaten by a bird. And then, like, the fucking thing knows that. Like, and then when it gets into when the bird eats the bug, it gets into the bird and kills the bird, and then the bird dies and the spores grow, and it just, like, continues. And what's cool as shit is that when an ant colony knows that an ant has this cordyceps virus,
they just leave it.
They'll pick it up and walk it the fuck away.
Yeah, no, you ain't infecting us, bitch.
So
see, and that
it still has a brain.
That makes sense because Like if an insect starts, I don't like the parasite starts, I don't know, wanting human flesh, then it could totally take over a human and go and eat human flesh. It would still be able to feed and shit, or at least get the sensation of feeding, and then it'd probably kill you.
Yeah, what I'm saying, I guess, is that like the cordyceps virus, when it comes to the fungal shit, there's a lifespan, like there's a shelf life or whatever of the zombie brain, because like at first you're semi-normal, you have the fucking thing inside of you that's kind of taking over your psyche or whatever, and then it just gets worse from there. But as that thing grows, your body is also like crusting up and getting harder to fucking. That's why, like in the Left 4 Dead, the late stage zombies are people who've been dead for, like the zombies who,
like the crystallized motherfuckers.
Yeah,
the petrified.
They're dead and the fucking spores are growing out of it already.
Yeah.
They can't move. They're
See,
fucked.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that actually happening. Minecraft.
I had to include it because you technically fight zombies.
I don't even know what causes the zombies in fucking Minecraft besides a spawner. Like, it's literally just a
I guess it
god.
would be evil from the Netherworld.
Probably, yeah. You know, you're right.
Wow, Ash and the Evil Dead and Minecraft have a lot in common.
Gee, I wonder if that's what Notch was looking at. Return of the Evil Dead.
I got
Night of the Living Dead.
That's the OG.
That's the OG
zombie.
fucking. That's the OG Romero shit, bro.
But those are all walkers, right? They don't go fast.
Yeah, they're all just like motherfuckers.
Right. So Night of the Living Dead. All right. Walker.
I think they said something about it being a biochemical weapon. I'm pretty sure, because like Return of the Living Dead. Did you pull that one?
I
didn't. So like, Return of the Living Dead was like the dude and Romero that kind of co-created this movie kind of split, and the dude who left Romero went and made his own movie called Return of the Living Dead. And those are the zombies that the biochemical, it takes after this movie, and the biochemical weapon, like, you can't kill the zombies. Like, I don't think anybody tries I can't remember if anybody successfully kills a zombie in this movie, or even tries.
It didn't like you shoot them when they fall down for a couple minutes and they get right back up.
Yeah, so like the Return of the Living Dead ones are like just fiercely hungry. They run after you to get you and shit like that, and they'll group up on you and just rip you apart and shit. But they can talk and they can't die. Like, the only way you can kill one of the zombies in the Return of the Living Dead is if you burn it. And that, like, causes the shit to go up into the atmosphere and fall down onto the earth in, like, rain form. And this is in the movie.
Right.
And go into the graveyards and bring those motherfuckers back up.
That's cool.
So, in other words, you're fucked.
Right.
Either way. At the end of the movie, at the end of Return of the Living Dead, they nuke that fucking city. At the end of it, they just nuke that town.
Okay.
That's it. Good night. Sleep tight. Quarantine, I never saw.
Quarantine was a good fucking movie.
I never saw it.
It was pretty fucked up, dude. So it's one of those, like rec movies, record fucking, it's handheld. People, they, I don't remember if it's journalists or whatever, but I know people come in originally and there's this like hotel thing that they think shit's going down in, and they shut off the lights to it. They quarantine the place.
Yeah.
And, they lock the people that are in there with it. And I think the journalists that were going there for the story get quarantined in there too.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so they lock the building with these people inside with this fucking thing, or these fucking things. And, essentially all she has is her night vision at one point, and she goes around. It's pretty freaky.
I've seen the ending because I was a nosy bitch.
Yeah. Fucking.
I mean, what kind of zombies are they? Do you see them?
They're definitely bio zombies. They're
but like,
definitely
what kind of things do they do? Do you see them?
No, they're really, really, really
ambiguous.
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 They're really
ambiguous.
They know that they want to keep the lights off to terrorize you. They know that they don't want to be seen. They know they want to fuck with you. They know, Like, they know how to fuck with you. Like, zombies will just be like, duh, down a fucking hallway, but they'll actually, like, turn off the lights and, like, creep up and do the type of shit,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Little fucking tippy taps.
So they got the psychological warfare thing going on.
So I have a good feeling that bio warfare in general is still on the table to me. It just depends what kind of zombie, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, because it depends on the biochemical, because you know there's shit that turns people loopy, like mercury and shit will fucking make you like, fucking whatever.
Yeah, but it'll probably kill you, like, super fast, though.
No, I mean, the fucking country was founded off of people with mercury in their fucking wigs.
That's true. That's true, because that's why Mad Hatters are a thing.
Exactly. So it depends on the chemical, and it fucks with your neurology, so it really can make you, like, just this hateful fucking thing that's like, I gotta fucking turn on my own kind. I gotta turn on my own fucking kind. Fuck these people that are after me, you know?
Dude, what kind of fuck... Can we just... Hold on, let me pull us up for a second, just to get this out in the open and shit. What kind of sick motherfucker would hate a country so much that they would risk destroying the entire world, literally, with zombies? Like, because it could happen. People could make that kind of bio shit. They could take, like, a thing of rabies. They could take, like, a thing of mad cow disease and make a fucking T-virus, put it in a missile, and launch it over to fucking Japan again or some shit. And you have zombies.
The question goes all the way back to ancient times. Why would a person who was born and raised in a country with allegiance to that country fight for another country? It's because they're a mercenary and they're in it for the money.
It makes no sense, because at some point you got to know that you're going to destroy the whole world, so that money's not going to mean shit when everything's gone.
You're not going to destroy the whole world. You're just doing a scientific experiment for the betterment of science, but some corporation gets a hold of it and makes a bionuclear weapon, which is the inevitable. If you're working on something like that, you should know that's the inevitable next step.
What kind of fucking, like, Nietzschean fucking nihilist piece of shit... like, Albert Einstein scientist would literally just go, I don't care if the world dies. How stupid would you be? Now, it's not even just that. It's like, I understand that, fucking nukes are a thing, obviously, but the actual scientist that is like, this little vial could turn everyone undead in, like, a year. That's the equivalent of giving spiders enough balls to eat humans. You know what I mean? That's the stupidest shit. That is the stupidest shit. Like, what kind of fucking Nazi scientist would want to do that?
If all the spiders just ganged up on all the humans in the world, we'd all be taken out within an hour. Scientist fucking...
Just put it in the pheromones, dude.
Reanimator. I've never seen it.
I have, and it's very, very Lovecraftian. Let's just say that.
What's Lovecraftian about it?
Well, okay, so, I mean, he actually succeeds in making, like, a reanimation, like, serum, basically.
Okay.
And injects it into, like, dead animals, and they just go fucking rabid and try to attack you. And then at some point, this dude with the head right here, he kills his dean in Miskatonic University, and he injects his fucking body and head with the fucking serum. Bam, he's back to life, but he has all of his fucking memories and shit. He's not like your typical brain dead zombie who's like, oh, I'm gonna come back and eat you. He's literally I'm coming back for revenge to kill you zombie.
See, and that's kind of bullshit. Once your brain's fucking taken out like that, you can't reanimate it.
Yeah. That was Herbert West's whole thing, was that the brain can die and you can pass over to death, but it'll be like being cryogenically frozen. Yeah. I'm trying to make you come back with all of your sentience and shit, like your consciousness. But like the cat that he shot up, the bunny he shot up and shit, it was like Monty Python, dude. Like, and it was. I'm not kidding, because it was like little stuffed animals and shit.
Oh god, I can see it now.
Oh, yeah. I love that B movie shit, dude.
Yeah.
Just like,
bunch of guys playing with dolls on a set, and that's all it is.
Did they have defibrillators in Lovecraft's time? Do you think?
shit. I don't.
Like, what year did the Fib come out?
That's a good question.
I'll go on to the next one. Can you multitask?
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. This is basically Left 4 Dead, or not Left 4 Dead. It's basically George Romero, the Grand Theft Auto series.
Yeah, I mean, the undead, I'd imagine those zombies are practically exactly the fucking same as, like, the Red Dead zombies.
I don't...
Oh, no, the goddamn Left 4 Dead zombies, my bad.
Dawn of the Dead zombies.
No, I'm saying I think the Undead Night... I haven't played the Undead Nightmare, but I've seen some gameplay of it, and I'd imagine they function the same way.
Probably. Like, yeah,
the Left 4 Dead shit does.
I only played a little bit of it. Like, I only played, like... maybe an hour or two of it, because I don't know, I just didn't feel like playing fucking State of Decay again.
Now, you told me they couldn't wield guns in Undead, but the fucking front picture is a zombie wielding a gun.
But that's the main character as a zombie, though, and the original, like, the original fucking cover art is him pointing a gun.
So, the Call of Cthulhu came out in 1928. Defibrillators came out in 1930.
Jesus Christ.
He was alive for defibrillators. He literally saw them get invented.
Yeah, like,
Yep.
When did Reanimator come out? Not the movie, the book, or the story. When was it published?
Herbert West, Reanimator, was written between October 1921 and June 1922.
Oh, so he wasn't okay.
July 1922 is when it was.
So
published.
he was like right on the ass end of bringing people back to life.
Right.
He just did it in a fucking.
And what's cool is that you can tell that idea of bringing people back to life was so heavily considered in science at the time. Because he wrote that, it was like the zeitgeist of the time was like, how do we bring people back to life? Because he wrote this, and then literally like a couple years after, it's like, oh, we fucking found a way how to bring people. That shows that like science fiction becomes science eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know.
And then I feel like we don't have. Oh, you did pull it. Okay, never mind. Next is Resident Evil, but it's just Romero zombies with mutations, basically.
They're bio-zombies, yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely bio-zombies.
In Resident Evil 4, they're the parasite zombies. And in Resident Evil 7, they're like bio-mutants. They're not really zombies because they're people.
Yeah, they're like bio-mutants with their fucking...
But they have that rabid shit. It's like the Hills Have Eyes kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, literally...
Well, I mean, the Hills Have Eyes wasn't like a rabid thing. They were like subjected to like nuclear fucking fallout.
So could they be normal people? They just have a giant fucking chip on their shoulder for what the government did to them? Like, what is their whole fucking thing?
Like, the Hills Have Eyes aren't exactly zombies. They're definitely mutants, but they're mutated because of the government. Yeah, so you're right. They definitely, it's just the fucking, like, I got a hunchback because the fucking government shot nukes on my land.
But, like, there's never going to be a Hills Have Eyes where like they roll up on one and one of the guys is like, help me please, I'll be on your side.
Yeah, no, they're just fucked up. Like, it's based around the story of Sawney Bean, which is the dude who like took his family and shit to a cave and lived there off the land and shit, and then incestuously made like 30 kids or some shit, and they just all lived in this fucking cave.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's wild.
Next is, well, I mean, we were already talking about this one. Return of the Living Dead. This is the ones where the zombies cannot die.
And that's the end of our list.
I mean, we got a couple. We got Shaun of the Dead, which...
Oh, shit,
you're
right.
That's just another Romero zombies, and they're just literal zombies, like literal Romero zombies.
Yeah.
You got The Walking Dead, which it's not only a airborne virus, it's also, I mean, if you die like in any way, unless your brain is destroyed, you're coming back as a zombie.
So these are people who are walking around with immunities.
That's why they're called The Walking Dead. No, they're not immunities. They're all like the airborne. They're already infected. They just have to die to turn into zombies. So like, so like if somebody stabs you in the heart with a knife, you're still going to turn into a zombie. But if you get bitten by a zombie, you're probably going to die from infection and then turn into a zombie.
Okay, well that's pretty cool actually. That's a cool dynamic.
That's a whole different, like, that's why I like The Walking Dead as much as I did.
So the zombies don't infect you from biting you. You just
they infect you. No, they infect you from biting you. Oh no.
So it's in the air and they infect you by biting you.
Well, I mean, I guess there's no telling because
you just told me you just don't want to avoid zombies because you might get bitten.
No, you're right. You would get infected, but you wouldn't get the virus because you already have it. I thought you meant like.
Let's say you have a biosuit on or whatever, and you just get bitten by one. I guess you would still get the virus because they have the virus inside of them.
If you had on whenever the fuck like the airborne disease started, like if you had a biosuit on the entire time, you probably. If you get stabbed, you might not turn into a zombie. I don't know. They haven't talked about that.
Yeah.
There's no immunities in The Walking Dead. Like, everybody has the virus. That's why
these people grow up and die from old age. Like, someone's going to be above them with a shotgun.
with a fucking knife and stab them over the head.
Damn.
And, like, that's why it's called The Walking Dead. You think it's about the zombies, but no, these people are actually The Walking Dead. Fuck. Like, if they die, they turn into a zombie.
That's
period.
Cool. That's cool.
Unless their brain is destroyed. World War Z, I never saw.
Just hordes.
Yeah,
that's
hordes.
all it is. There's no such thing as an individual fucking zombie. It's all just hordes. Okay.
And then the Zombieland zombies, I feel, are just like... I feel like that's more Left 4 Dead zombies.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I feel like it's one of those... I don't know, one of those bio zombies, but, like, there aren't really mutations. Because, like, the only mutation I think I saw was, like, the clown that had a bunch of blood coming out of its mouth. But other than that, nah, there's no, like, mutations and shit like Resident Evil zombies.
Yeah.
But some of them run.
Mm-hmm.
So, or actually, most of them run.
Are Zombieland zombies bio zombies?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, unless they just...
Or they're virus zombies, right?
I think they're virus zombies.
Okay.
I think it might... I know they're not. It's not airborne zombies because, like, Bill Murray died in the movie and he didn't come back. Mm-hmm. So it's probably like a bio thing.
Okay.
But they don't know what Day Zero was, basically.
So we got a couple different kinds of zombies going on here. We got bite zombies versus parasite zombies versus skeletons or, like, reanimated, like, demons, like demonic zombies, which skeletons are a subset of.
Mm-hmm.
We've got... virus zombies, and biting and parasite. I guess biting zombies can be a subset of any of these. So we got parasites, we got demonic, we got virus, we got bio. When I say bio, I mean the shit's like a biochemical weapon and the shit's in the air or whatever. You know, there's like immunities and shit involved.
Right.
Fungi zombies. Yeah, and then like Walker versus just drag ass zombies, like or Walker versus like Olympic zombies. Like on one side are the Walkers, and then on the other side would be like the fucking I Am Legend zombies.
Okay. So I feel like the more that I think about it, and I've always kind of like I've been thinking about this whole thing since I was a kid. Like every year that goes by, the only thing that really makes sense to me is either just walking zombies, because if your brain dies, I don't think you would still get all of your motion back except for walking. Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta, unless they adapt, you know, like they could start walking and then they could start running. You know what I mean?
Before we get into the walking versus running zombies, let's do let's set the stage for how those zombies came to be first. What do you think is more realistic? The bioweapon shit where it's in the air and you breathe it in and when you die you become a zombie, whatever. The bio shit, the virus shit where it's like monkey fucking experiments and like you gets bit or scratched and you get fucked. Or fungi zombies like The Last of Us.
Those three I already think make more sense than like, you know, demonic gods.
Obviously, we're putting demonic shit off to the side. Let's put that as like the highest tier. Like, you're fucked if you see that, but you're probably not going to see that. Mm-hmm. If you see that, you just give up.
Logically, I think that it'd be bio. So I'd probably go with bio because, I mean, countries are trying to fuck everyone together.
Well, I think bio is an extrapolation from virus zombies. So I could see something happening, fucked up, isolated incident getting out faster than I could.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, the bio part is a virus getting shot. Like,
well, that's why I said when I say bio, I mean like biochemical warfare type shit where it's in the air. Virus, I mean, is not in the air. It's in like bites.
Okay, so I would say biochem and bites definitely could happen. Because, I don't know, if you had like, say one of those parasite things like bite, or no, that would just mix.
Parasite would be a separate type,
Yeah, that would just mix them all.
So
parasites would probably be like a fungi or like just a literal parasite. Probably, I can see that happening too.
I can see the fungi thing kind of happening naturally without human intervention.
Agreed.
Like, we just discover something that can really fuck with humans. I mean, we've discovered shit that can fuck with humans before.
Just that fucking monolith.
The monolith. We find the monolith.
Convert everybody back to monkeys.
Yeah, fungi is literally just an alien thing given to us by the monolith. Like, I think the virus, if the virus doesn't become uncontained or like something fucks up and happens, it'll eventually become a bioweapon, because why would you invent a virus to use against your enemies?
Exactly.
So the next thing you would want to do is make that into something you can release into the air where everyone's got to fucking breathe it. But the only dumb thing about that, I would rather like
bring the camera down a little.
If I was doing the whole biochem thing, I would poison water or something.
Yeah.
It's something that people have to drink or put in them, because like the airborne shit would just come back around.
Yeah, exactly. But not only that, like water supply could also come back around too, because if that gets into like the ocean or something like that, that's.
I was thinking the Crazies. I didn't know why I didn't pull that one, but like, you know how they poisoned the water supply and everyone in that one town was just fucked.
Yeah, I remember that movie. That was a bad movie.
So it was
an interesting but bad movie. It was like The Happening. Like
The Happening was fucking awful.
The Happening was a terrible movie, but it was an interesting movie at least.
When grass fights back.
Fucking The Mist.
The Mist. Radar with a shotgun.
Everybody's dead. Oh, look, the army.
Yeah. All right, your turn. Kills all of his fucking sons and then the fucking, like, 15 minutes later, a military Humvee. They would have just waited it out the whole fucking movie, but just 15 more minutes.
Didn't the gun not have a fucking bullet in it? Like, didn't the gun, like, not have any more ammo in it, and that's why he couldn't kill himself? And then the fucking army came.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That was so fucked. Oh my god, that was so fucked.
And they sat in that car for like a half an hour, like wondering, like, okay, should we do it?
The Mist isn't a zombie movie.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know. Okay, so the cordyceps shit, like the parasite or fungus shit, I feel like that and the biochemical like viruses would probably be the more believable thing. You know, because. I don't know. People would be stupid. Dude, we nuked people knowing damn well that the fallout is still going to stay in our atmosphere for a long time. We knew that. The half-life of whatever the fuck, you know, that we knew what the half-lives were. But we still did it. So I can still see somebody doing some kind of airborne shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can. Well, it depends. It depends on the scenario. All of these things can be weaponized. Even the fungi can be like planted. You know. So it all depends on like the politics in play, and
yeah, you'd get me, dude. Just pollinate the fucking coffee seeds with just fungi.
Dude, pollinate the fucking weed butt pussy, dude.
I don't have my fucking sound clips up.
So I think. Okay, so after the virus, after the biochemical shit, there's two ways that can go down. There's shit that affects your neurosensory bullshit but doesn't destroy your fucking brain, like rabies, which eventually you die from, whatever. But like for that time period, you can still you can move, you can do shit. You're just fucking angry. You gotta kill. So there's that.
God, hurts so bad. Let's get these bees out of my teeth. Fuck you. I'm gonna eat you.
Right, and that would result in shit at the most extreme end of the spectrum. You would get that shit like the I Am Legend zombies.
Yeah.
Where the shit seeps into their system. It fucks with their skin tone. They can't go outside. They're still humanoid. They can still do shit that humans can do, but they got like this amped up like adrenaline system that the fucking virus gave them or whatever. And yeah.
Couldn't they like jump like 3 stories or some shit too?
And survive, yeah. But yeah, like on one end of the spectrum, you get that. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you get shit that actually destroys the brain and makes zombies just like the fucking whatever, but they still have that little lizard brain rabid shit going on.
Right.
So, yeah, on one end, it maintains the body and makes the brain rabid. On the other one, it doesn't maintain the brain, but it keeps it rabid, and it's like nothing human in there.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no like plotting.
I feel like the primal urge aspect would probably be like the medulla oblongata. Like I feel like the primal urge thing would probably have a play into it where it's like they just like tweak your fucking adrenaline or your like hormones or some shit, and you just go back to like primitive caveman mentality of need to fuck, eat,
so
kill.
you see the reprogramming of people's psychology more probable than them dying and coming back to life as those kind of zombies.
Probably,
because that's already been done. Like Mercury, we know we know certain things can fuck with already living people, but to kill somebody and bring them back like a year later into a zombie would probably be a lot less fucking.
You know what was actually really cool about one of the really cool scenes in The Walking Dead was that there was this scene where this guy basically his wife got his wife got infected, and she's God fucking damn it, I'm trying to remember what it was. She basically went under an X-ray and a brain scan thing, MRI, I guess, and let herself die under it and then reanimate.
Oh shit.
So the idea was that the brain dies and then some chemical just kind of bubbles up the bottom of your like cerebral cortex or whatever that is. I don't know.
And reanimates
Yeah,
who
and
you
just
are.
reanimates you at this like hunger to feed.
But that has to be a fresh dead body, right? You can't get something that's been dead for like 20 years.
Yeah, that has to be a fresh dead body. It's not
so
like
the brain has to be there.
Yes.
Okay.
So
we both agree that like when it comes to zombies that have been dead in the ground and buried, them coming out's probably the last. It's up there with like demonic possession zombie.
Like cemeteries would probably be one of the most safest places just because of the gates.
Right.
And the stones that you can hide behind. Like that's
true.
That's like,
and nobody else would be there.
Yeah, like a monastery or some shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
Cool.
I totally agree that it would probably make more sense to have the primal urge aspect come out, unless it has something to do with like a kickstart brain thing
with a fresh brain.
Yeah. So what about you? Like, what do you think would be the more like probable thing?
Probably taking something that already exists, like cordyceps or like mercury or like whatever, and making it into some kind of neurological weapon. I mean, obviously that's been done before with like mustard gas, and what the fuck was the one? You breathe it in. It's shit that the Nazis used in like back in World War I.
Zyklon B.
It might have been Zyklon B, but it like you breathe it in and it shuts you down and like corrodes your fucking insides and shit.
Sounds like Zyklon B.
Yeah, and there was another one that like drove people fucking crazy and shit, but yeah,
there's that one guy that stitched people together just to see what they made.
So I kind of already think that this rabid shit that can make people rabid already exists. We just don't see it because it's basically universally outlawed, and if anyone used it, it's like mutually assured destruction. Like the world would be fucking against them.
Yeah.
You know, like if we saw an Umbrella Corp popping up on the other side of the globe, the first thing we want to do is know about it.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't want an underground base of like secrets and shit.
Right. So yeah, I think that. Or if you're gonna like reanimate somebody, yeah, if they die, they're not coming back the same person.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's gonna be like oh, little Jimmy died, he's still little Jimmy. No, he's just this thing that wants to feed.
Like what makes think about like from a philosophical standpoint of how much you change through your life. You are not the person you were when you were 6 years old, both physically and mentally. The only thing that keeps you is that single line of continuity. And once that's busted, you die and you come back. You're not you know?
Exactly. You're right. It's kind of like some people that have insomnia that it never comes back. But like a lot of the times it does. Sometimes it honestly doesn't. So they have to relearn their fucking life and shit. I think that was the idea behind...
Oh, not insomnia. You mean...
or amnesia.
Amnesia,
Yeah,
yeah.
my bad. Some people that have amnesia don't get better. Like, they don't remember. Like, Freddie Prinze... the kid who played Malcolm in the Middle.
Right.
Frankie Muniz. He got into that car, that little, like, race car accident, and then hit his head real bad, and now he can't remember anything about...
like who he was.
No, he remembers who he was, but he doesn't remember like anything about Malcolm in the Middle. Like, he doesn't remember filming it. He doesn't remember being there. He doesn't remember any of that.
Shit.
So like,
now I know why I haven't seen him in fucking forever.
Yeah. So like, I could probably see. I don't know where I was going with that. Shit. What
brain damage, something.
Yeah. I can see like the brain damage, just like you waking up and being so hungry that you must think that you're just here to eat, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean there's chemicals in your body that tell you when to stop eating, and if you don't have those, then that's like, you know, what makes people fucking eat themselves to death.
Shit. You know what we forgot?
What?
We forgot Crossed.
Crossed, you're right.
How did
Holy
we forget about
shit.
that one, dude?
Holy fucking shit, Crossed.
Dude, those zombies would be... We would... No.
Oh my god, no,
We'd be
my
fucked.
god. Those zombies
We
would be
fucked,
teabagging us while they rip out our fucking intestines.
Teabagging? Nah, dude. They'd be sticking their whole dick and balls in our mouth.
Yeah.
And ass.
Yeah. Fucking
there's
crazy.
There's a panel in that. I wish we could show it on YouTube. God, I wish we could. There's a panel on that. Don't look this up on Google.
Wink.
Dude, there's a fucking panel on where this dude's like fucking the blowhole of a goddamn dolphin. Like stabbing it in the gut and just fucking its blowhole.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, it was fucked.
And that was made by the same person who made the artwork for Cannibal Corpse, right?
No, I don't think it was.
Oh, well, wasn't it just inspired by Cannibal?
Yeah,
What's
I
the
think
link
it was probably,
between-
it looks like it would be a Cannibal Corpse
So
album.
Corpse Grinder had nothing to do with that?
I don't think so.
Damn. Well, Crossed should be like the official.
See, and
thing
that's
for
another.
Cannibal
Well,
Corpse.
that's another example of
a type of zombie.
the primal urge thing, because it's like sexual and just urge to kill, like murder crazy kind of shit. Like they're
Lizard
not
brain.
dead. Yeah, they're not dead. They just don't give a fuck about society anymore, and they're giving into their primal urges to rape and kill.
They have no. What was it called? When you drink, your inhibitions. You have no inhibitions.
Yeah, you don't have any inhibitions.
Right.
Can I would like to say it's almost 2:10.
So we gotta move along here.
Well, I can always come back and we can finish it up, because we're doing like 2:16 now. It's been almost 3 hours, like 2.25 hours. So we can always come back and finish it up. I have a bunch of shit we can go through.
Okay.
Like questions and stuff about.
Then let's put a pin in this and make that part of our second episode. We'll do Zombie 1 and 2.
Oh, sure. Okay.
You know, like if we had a Lord of the Rings episode, this can be the Zombie episode 1, and the next one can be a continuation of this.
I didn't think the zombie types would take so long.
Did you want to go through the rest of that real quick? It's up to you if you want to like run through it real quick, or if you want to save that for the next episode.
This is going to take a little bit longer. I think we should come back. And
now that we went over it, we'll know.
Yeah, but let's get down to the consensus of what zombies we're talking about then. So we're probably looking at a biochemical warfare zombie apocalypse.
Right.
Right. So we're going to just stick the pin in that, saying that's the most likely thing that'll probably happen.
I think, let me put it this way, it depends on the motives of the like the politics going on at play. Like, let me put it this way, there's two types if you're going to create a zombie, there's two types of zombies you can create. There's the one where it's the fucking zombie, and then there's the one where, like you said, you take advantage of those basic motor functions and just amp them up and make you fucking crazy. So if you want to create social upheaval in a place and completely fuck it up from the inside, I would say make the primal zombies, the primal urge zombies. And if you're looking to invade a country, just make it the fucking zombies, you know?
Because they'd probably be the easiest to take out, though. But we're talking about, like, in a hypothetical sense, what would be the most logical that would probably happen.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that depending on the motives of why it's being made, those two, I think, could both come into play pretty equally, because it depends. Mercury exists, that dumbs people down, so we could either dumb them down or we can fucking amp them up.
Well, I got it. More than likely it would be biochemical, and they would probably make them dumb, because Syria.
What do you mean?
Like that dude, the fucking dictator guy in Syria, probably, he gassed his own fucking people, right?
Assad, yeah.
Let's just assume that in this world we're talking about here, Russia and Syria collided, and they decided to shoot a fucking big ball of everybody dies and turns undead over to us. So
they're probably going to be the dumb zombies.
Yes, so I'd imagine they'd be the dumb zombies.
You don't want to turn your opponent into a bunch of bloodthirsty, crazy fucking assholes when they're right next door.
But let's also assume that zombies can adapt and probably turn into those, like, oh, I can run a little faster. You know, I think that it could happen, because if a zombie can, like, walk around and be aware of its surroundings, like if it's not the undead kind of zombies that just die and then come back because of something, then I guess it'd be the primal urge zombies.
Well, when it comes to brains, you usually either have it or you... It's hard, because some brains can be plastic, meaning they can, add and subtract. They can grow, and you can get dumber, and you can get smarter, and, all that kind of shit. But I don't know.
I think that the more likely situation would probably be,
think about getting fucking brain damage and how hard it is to actually like you're like, what if they grow more sentience? Like, what if they're the dumb zombies but they grow more, they learn and this and that? But I'm sitting there like, if the learning apparatus is fucked,
yeah, you probably wouldn't learn. It'd probably just decay.
But some people's brains might get more fucked than others, and there might be some zombies that are smarter than others in that scenario. So you might have a couple who are like,
I'd probably say it'd be like some kind of like, it'd be dumb zombies, but like some people might not be as exposed to it, so maybe they'll just be like, fuck, I need to eat, but still be able to like do their own shit, like not free-willed, but willed to go
like
out
vampires, like I'm so fucking hungry, but I can chill with this human kind of thing. I'm just always hungry.
That'd be like the ghouls in fucking Fallout.
I'm thinking of goddamn Twilight,
Oh no, fuck
yeah.
that.
But
anyway, let's just say there are running zombies and walking zombies then. Just because I feel like if it's chemical, it would probably have something to do with how exposed
there'd be a
to
spectrum
it.
of zombies.
Yeah. So yeah, okay, so the zombie type would be the walkers and runners then.
Right. I don't think you'd get that crazy, like, why would you get a licker, or why would you get something that can walk up walls? Why would you get,
Unless there's like some serious mutation going on, I don't think that would actually happen.
Right.
I think the more likely aspect would probably be, just, oh, I need to fucking eat primal urge thing, but you're still like not brain dead.
And we already kind of agreed that the zombies that are coming back would be fresh zombies, and that you can hide in a cemetery because those fuckers ain't coming back.
Yeah. So
it has to reanimate. So boomers wouldn't really be a thing either, because those bloated corpses, they'd be dead. I
mean, maybe because like if you
bloated corpse takes a couple days.
Yeah, I agree. I'd say that boomers would probably be a stage. If we're considering like decomposition, I feel like there would be a stage where they are a boomer, but I think that once that pus-filled gas sack just like finally lets go, then they're just like a normal zombie again, but without guts.
Well, it depends on if they explode or not. Like,
I don't think it would be
pressurized.
When I'm thinking boomer, I'm literally just thinking a big fat sack of pus walking around.
Right.
I don't think that it probably would blow up from the gas, but I'm thinking like its stomach just like expands so much that it just splits open and falls out.
Well, what I'm not understanding is that we've already agreed that what would be realistic realistic in the zombie world, would be the fresh bodies coming back to life or whatever. No. So if something's decomposed, it's not going to be out walking around. So a boomer would literally just be something that's been sitting over there in the corner forever, and if you touch it, it might blow up. Right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so because like it would be a fresh body. It would be like a human. We're talking about later on, though. We're not talking about like now. You know, I'm talking about like, say it happens, and 3 or 4 months down the line, we just start seeing bloaters and shit.
Well, those people would have to die to be a bloater.
No, they wouldn't, because they.
Why?
Well, no, that's what fresh, like if their body is like still is dead though, like.
Is their body? Well, I mean, if it
fucks up their like if they're eating a bunch of fucking like meat and stuff like that, I feel like
it depends if the bioweapon deteriorates the body. I think, right? Like,
yeah, like if your body actually dies and your guts and shit die.
Yeah, like what if this thing, like what I'm thinking is, what if it's just the rabies type of thing? Then you're not going to decompose from that unless eventually you're on a crash course to die, right? Like the thing,
yeah, because like
gets in your brain, you die, and then you become a bloater, right?
Yeah, like you are dead, but then you like start bloating up like a decomposition body do. Yeah, okay, no, that makes sense then.
Yeah,
but it'd be like a fucking acid and it'd be like a stomach acid and pus filled landmine, basically. If you're walking through like a meadow with high grass or some shit,
or something, yeah.
Not even a pile of bodies. I'm saying like if you're walking through a meadow that has like high grass up to your like legs or something, up to your waist, you don't know that there's a fucking just bloater sitting there. You could step on that bitch and go.
Yep.
You be fucked.
Get some in your mouth.
So, all right, we're gonna put a pin in this. We have decided that in this criteria of our to be talked about zombie apocalypse, they're not dead, they're fresh bodies, and they're fucking rabies induced.
Yeah.
Okay.
Practically.
Dope. So that's a show. That's a fucking show. You guys like listening to us talk about these weird themes and shit, just let us know and we'll find some more to talk about. If you want us to talk about something, go ahead.
Yeah, let us know if you like the whole setup where it's a central theme and a couple other things, or whether or not you like the show just being all fucking crazy shit.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We should have a Patreon set up soon. For some reason, it's still private. I don't know why. What else do we have?
Do we have a show coming up soon?
We have a show on the 8th.
May, right?
8th of May, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little far out.
Yeah, it's a little bit out there, so I don't think it really matters, but it's there.
It's there. Yeah, that's all. We fucking love you all. Y'all dope as fuck. Come back again. See us. Come on by.
Come for that face. Come on that face. I'm LordMikeBedlam. That's ScowlingAl. Peace. All right, I'll look that up real quick. Just do a little montage here.
Take a load off, Annie. Take a load for free.